What's good, everybody? Y'all know what it is. We're straight up in the AM 705. Y'all know what it is. How y'all doing this morning? We're in for a good one today. We had a good one yesterday. Yes. First things first. I want to thank my Lord and Savior for letting my feet touch the floor so I can hit the dough to try to get more dough so I can have more and I can help more. But if you know, you know. Let's go. It is what it is. What we doing out here this morning, everybody? Shout out to those who made it to another day. You know, you need to wake up and give thanks first and foremost to whoever your Lord and Savior is, whoever your God is, whoever you praise, whoever you give your daily affirmations to. That's who you need to get up and praise today. Make sure you let them know that you are happy to make it to another day. And for those who didn't make it, I know you're in a better place. And if you didn't make it to a better place, I would hate to be in your place. That's all I'm going to say on that subject. We had a wonderful day yesterday. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day yesterday. We had a wonderful day yesterday. And yesterday was about a battle. It was about a battle of your nastiest. It wasn't a battle. It was about what is your the nastiest things that you would do concerning sex. So yesterday was a very, very good morning. When I say a very good morning, it was a very good morning. You know, we had a good conversation. A lot of people chimed in. A lot of people came on screen yesterday. And we did what we do on Wednesdays as grown-ups. We talked about a lot of social subjects. You know, that was the main topic about what's your level of nastiness that you will and won't have done to you and things like that. And it got real interesting. I just say it, as always, you know me, I don't hold back. I gave my confessions on what I will do, what I won't do. I will tell you, but it won't be today. You know, if you want to ask, you got to come back next Wednesday. You know, or you got to go back and watch what went down yesterday because it got real, real good. You know, some people opened up about some things that you never ever would have thought about people, even about myself. You know, because I don't hide nothing. I don't try to be discreet. That's what it's about being on here. It's about being straight up. And today, before we get into the subject, I'm just gonna let y'all know it's Thursday, and on Thursdays it is Battle of the Sexes. And so when we do Battle of the Sexes, what we do is we have a topic for the day, and it's basically the men versus the women. So we're gonna get into that in 1 second. But before we get into this, I want to say shout outs to James Turner. Shout out to James Turner for the writer, director, and producer of the upcoming TV series on HP. He just got a new date. Yes, they added another show. They added another show. I don't know the exact times or if it's going to air that night or not, but I will get that information to you. But they added another screening. Man, what else can we do out here, man? That's what I'm talking about. This is what networking do. This is what y'all do. Not me, not him. This is what y'all do to support us and to bring us up. Because that's what this show and that's what I'm all about. Even though we on here, we laugh, we joke. Some days we have tears, some days we have cries, some days we have teaching days, some days we have learning days. Because that's all we on here to do is learn. But we on here number one to help. And shout out to that man. Shout out to his vision. Shout out to him having another extra screen. And like I said, I'm gonna get back to y'all. I don't know if it's gonna be the same night, earlier that day, different. I don't think it's gonna be earlier. That's just my personal assessment of it because you know, at 7 p.m. that's when all the big leaguers gonna be there. You know, even a small timer's gonna be in the building. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But also, he's supposed to be on, I think it's Fox 2 News today. You know, I'm gonna tap in with Shawan and Man, they trying to hold a brother down this morning. I don't know what the hell going on, but they trying to hold a brother down this morning. They trying their
Wow.
best to play with me, y'all. They trying their best. Good morning, Queen Moses. How are you
Mm.
this morning?
Good morning.
They trying to hold a brother down. I don't know what was going on this morning. I was right in the middle telling everybody what was going on. I was just about to bring Shawan in, and all of a sudden, the whole internet and the whole area just went down. Texting my phone and everything. So I had to come up with some major plans. The devil
Oh,
is, I'm
wow.
not gonna let him get me. I'm not gonna let him set. I'm not gonna let him build a whole motherfucking castle and a whole motherfucking process in my mind. Once again, devil, let me get you off of me. I want to thank those for tuning in today. First things first, or second things second. I want to thank the Lord for letting my feet touch the floor so I can hit the door, try to get more doors, so I can have more, and I can help more. And if you know, you know. Now let's go. Back to what I was doing. I was promoting James Turner because James Turner is the one that got the HP series coming in. You know, my 2 seconds of fame. You understand what I'm saying? And I was just
Hmm.
promoting him, saying that they gave us a whole nother viewing. They're gonna put another viewing out there. Yes, they are a whole nother viewing. And during this viewing, we're gonna have more people come, more showing, more broadcasting, more word of mouth. You know, the devil is trying to hold me from getting this message out there. These niggas can't hold me back. These niggas can't hold me back. That ain't what they doing this morning. They ain't gonna hold me from getting the word out there. I was just about to get Shawana to come in here. Good morning again, Tawana. Glad to have you, Queen Moses. Glad to have you, Shawan Taylor, because we about to get this word out there because I received a text, you know, that he is supposed to be on the news at noon today. So if I can I please get you to come in for a minute, Shawan, and tell us what's going on today? If you are available. I see you on my screen. Let me know if you are available to come in.
Can you hear me now?
I guess Miss Taylor isn't in yet, but don't
Can
worry
you
about
hear
it.
me?
I
Yes,
can hear
once
you.
again, the October
You
18th,
can hear
7
me?
p.m. show is sold out for the premiere. For the premiere of the HP series. Like I said, it's
Yeah.
gonna be all kind of dignitaries and other people in the building to get the showing out there. They have just added another show. They have just added another show. So I'm gonna see if I can get Miss Taylor in here again. I don't know what's going on with her this morning because she keep going out the screen also. But regardless, how are you this morning, Miss Moses?
I'm doing good. I can't complain. God is good.
Yes, glad to see you this week. From word on the street is you had a weekend of weekends this weekend.
I did. I I did.
Yeah, you are here. They say you are here weddings, restaurants, cigar bars. You are here on boats. You know what I'm saying? They say you went
I'm
out
doing.
here and did it.
I'm doing. I'm trying to be like you and do broke nigga shit.
Ain't nothing like that broke nigga shit, ain't it? Once people learn how to do that broke nigga shit, boy, life changes. When I tell you life changes when you learn how to do that broke nigga shit, it's a whole different atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Being around a whole bunch of other people who doing broke nigga shit. That's what I'm gonna be doing on October the 18th at 7 p.m. When I go down to Royal Oak for the Imagine Theater for the premiere of the HP series, I'm gonna be doing broke nigga shit. That's what we do, broke nigga shit. Broke nigga shit. Long live broke nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Man, like I
Hey,
said, yes.
good morning.
Good
Good morning.
morning.
Glad to have you. Been trying to get you into the screen for a second. Can you
I was
please?
talking and it wasn't projecting my voice.
Oh, well, we're gonna get your voice in here right now. Can you come in for a second and tell us what's supposed to be going on noon on the news today, please?
Yes, 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 yes. So they are going Lee Thomas is going to be interviewing James Turner. Um as it regards to the HP series that's going to be premiering on Saturday, this Saturday, the 18th at 7 p.m. The red carpet affair starts at 6 p.m. And they have opened up another screen for us because the first screen sold out. So we have two screens now. And I have the link. I think I believe I shared the link with you also, so they can go and purchase another. People can go and purchase more tickets. So we got a whole new theater opened up because first one like completely sold out and people are still trying to get tickets. So they opened up another one. So they'll be showing simultaneously, I believe, from my understanding, and it'll all be going down this Saturday. So let's get more and more excited.
So
But at 12 noon
how are
on
you
Fox
feeling?
2, how am I feeling about it? I'm excited because I'm a
Yeah.
part of it. I'm a part of it. So yeah, I'm super excited.
And once
We got
again, for our new viewers that are tuning in, tell us what is your involvement with the upcoming series.
I the role that I play in the series, I play the role of a pastor. My name is Pastor Leonard, Pastor Sharon. I'm sorry, Patricia Leonard in the show, and I'm in the very beginning of the series, and then you see me here and there in the in episodes 2 and 3, but in episodes 4 going forth, you'll see more of me, more interaction with me. Uh I'm excited. Like I said, it's so it's a different level of living when you actually get into filming. So it's something I've always wanted to do and I'm doing it now. And it's amazing. I'm excited.
That's great. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank
Both of
you.
you. You too, Gil.
Uh-oh, can you hear us, Mr. Hampton?
Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Oh, I think he's freezing up.
I don't know what they doing today. They trying it, but
Yeah.
it's the first time it just shut all the way down. Look
Mm,
like it shut down again. It's got to be an internet situation in that area.
yeah. Something's definitely going
Can you
on.
still hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
Oh, I can't hear you at all. I can see you shaking your head, but I can't
Yeah.
hear you.
I can hear you.
I'm about to go out and come back in. Did he make it? Nope, he didn't make it back.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, but where's Gil?
They are really
Mm,
trying not to let this word get out there this morning. I don't know why, but we are gonna get this word out today. I don't care what they do or what they trying to do. We are
Right.
gonna get this word out. This word is gonna get out on the streets today. Yes, it is. The devil is playing. The devil is a lie. I rebuke you, devil. Stand
In
your
the
damn
name
place.
of Jesus.
I don't care how early you get up. My Lord was already work. He was already
mhm,
woke, working.
mhm.
Stay in your
Yes.
place, devil. Stay in your place. These niggas can't hold me back. These niggas can't hold me back.
That's right.
He trying. You know what I'm saying? And
Make a
that's what
decree.
and that's what he does. He comes in when he think he gonna cut off the word being put down. But the word has been around longer than he has. Y'all know how it go. I'm just saying. We're right in the middle of Shawan giving us some information on the well, not the new location, the new times, because we have a new theater. Um, we have extra access to another viewing. That's what we have now because the Royal Oak Theater has decided to add another showtime. And we were trying to get some information out of Shawan. So Shawan, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear
Once
me?
again, did you have any time? Did you have any information on that viewing time for the new
They're gonna
viewing?
yes, they're gonna be viewing simultaneously.
Oh, so everything is going to be on October the 18th at the Royal Oak Theater at 7 p.m.
Yes.
Oh, now that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So, uh, I just put the link up. This is the link that was sent to me where you can go get your tickets at.
Yes. And when you scroll down, once you get on there, scroll down and select your showtime, which is gonna be 7 p.m. And then you can purchase your tickets right there.
All right, so
Select
I
your
know people
seats
are probably gonna
because
come on
all
here
the
and
seats
ask.
are assigned. I'm sorry.
I know people are probably gonna come on here and ask, how much are the tickets?
Tickets are $30. It's
Oh,
you
damn, $30.
and you'll see.
You know you're gonna get some head shaking off the $30. Tell them what they getting with the 30 for the $30.
So for the $30, you're getting all three shows. You're
Mm.
getting 3 episodes. So you're not getting just one. You're getting all three of the initial episodes that we have filmed, locked in, and loaded and ready to go. And I promise you, you're gonna enjoy yourself. It is fire, okay?
And I promise you that you are going to enjoy it because I witnessed the piece, and my 2 seconds of fame for those that will see me. I'm in the third episode. I'm in there for a hot second or whatever, but I got a chance to meet with the director, the writer, and the
Yes.
producer of the movie itself, James Hunter, and I was
Turner.
privileged to go. I was privileged to go through to the viewing, the early viewing before they put everything together. And I got to see episode 3 myself. And it was a beautiful thing. I'm not just saying it, because I'm a small piece of what this man is doing and what they have going on. I'm saying it because it was a good ass fucking third show. It really, really was. Now, I haven't seen the first 2 episodes complete. I have seen, bits and pieces of, some of the things that went on. So I'm going to be in there eyes open wide, just like you guys. So I don't want you to think I already know what's going on with everything. I don't even know what's going on with everything. He might even have some special viewings of what's coming up. He may have some popcorn discount. I don't know nothing. So don't get in there and say, Gilbert said, Mr. Straight Up said, no, you better not. All I'm saying is, I know number 3 was fire. I know number
Yes.
3. I know it's fire. When I say it's fire, when I say you get your street stuff, you get your political stuff, you get your sex scenes, you get your what the fucks, you get everything in this episode. And I am
Yes.
definitely looking forward to seeing all 3 put together, moving forward, seeing part 4. Believe me. We can always tell when Lotus comes on because she got 5
Right.
different things putting the echo on. Let me block you, Lotus. Say good morning first.
Good morning, Lotus. Turn your volume down,
Good morning.
Lotus.
Turn your volume down or turn that off in the background.
It's your volume. You got
Good
to
morning,
turn it
y'all.
down.
We got to mute her, everybody. We got to
Okay,
mute
is
her.
that better?
Yes.
That's a whole lot better. Yes, that's a whole lot better. But
Yeah, you
yes,
got to keep your volume at a minimum.
but we
Okay.
are definitely look forward. Now, once again, everybody, that is Saturday. I want you to look at the screen right now. Right now, we have it etched on the screen. This is where you can go to get your tickets, everybody. For those that didn't get it, and once again, Shawan Bam was also so happy that you were able to get her a ticket, where she could come. Maybe she didn't know about the new viewing. So I'm gonna ask you. So was that the viewing with the new studio? I mean, the new viewing time, or the other showing,
No,
or was
that
that
she's
in with
gonna
the cast and the crew?
she's gonna be sitting with us.
All right, that's what's up.
And then
Shout out to.
I was able to secure another ticket for Sarah also.
Well, all right. Well,
Mhm.
look at you, boy. Boy, if y'all want to get a ticket, y'all next time she's sick, y'all better send her some stuff. Y'all y'all better DoorDash her if y'all trying to get a ticket, damn it.
I sent her a
Everybody who
text.
DoorDashed her, everybody who DoorDashed her, and you get a ticket, and you get a ticket. This is the Black Oprah of HP right now, everybody, and you get a
I received that.
ticket.
Yeah,
As you
got
should.
I got a text from Mamie. Well, I just saw it this morning when I woke up. I was asleep when she texted. No, I was on my way home when she texted me. But anyway, I don't did I did. Do you know if she got a ticket or not?
She's right. She's right on the screen now. That is Queen
Yeah,
Moses.
Oh, hey, Mamie. I'm
I bought
sorry.
her a ticket from you.
Oh, duh. Okay.
Well, all right.
Okay. I thought. Okay. I didn't know if you were trying to get another ticket or not. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Perfect. So we all gonna be together.
Yes.
Listen. While we on here, I don't know if other people coming on or have they made it. They watch from afar right now. Shout out to all my people who coming to support. I love y'all to death.
Yes.
When I
Yes.
say shout out to as many of my friends that called down there to get tickets and went through Shawan to get tickets because of me, I love y'all. Thank
Yes.
y'all. Y'all show me so much love, and that's why anytime y'all need me, I'm always there. Anytime y'all call me and need something, y'all know if I can do it, I am Johnny on the spot. And I thank y'all for supporting this man, but mainly for supporting me and believing in the word that I'm pushing out to y'all, even for other people. You know what I mean? So I salute, and I give y'all a hand clap.
Yes.
Y'all are the shit to me. Yes, y'all are the shit to me. Yes. Anything else you got coming up, Shawan, concerning the movie that you're in? Is there a release date or anything for that while we're on the subject before we get off of it?
So for the next movie that I'm in, I don't have a release date, an official release date because we're doing, we're doing table reads and different things now. Um so we will actually start full-fledged filming within the next like 2 weeks. Um and we'll have everything done as far as the movie relates in like 14 days tops.
Okay.
So yeah, and it'll be out the first of the year,
All
January.
right. And what's the name of it so people can be looking out for it?
This movie is called YN, like YN, like young niggas. That's
All
what it's
right.
called. And I have a role in that film as well as I'm one of the YN's grandmother.
Okay.
Uh I'm his nana. So yeah, it's gonna be
So
this is gonna be real good too. So I can't say too much because I
yeah,
signed that NDA, but it's gonna be
you
fire for
so
real
you are
fire.
you are OGYN, like OBGYN, you are OGYN.
I see what you did with that. Okay,
You see what I did with that?
I see
I'm
what
just
you did
saying,
with
I
that.
wanted to grow up and be a gynecologist. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I really see what you're doing with that.
I'm just saying. It was. I wanted to be a gynecologist. I'm just saying. But anyway, I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. Yes. We about to get into
Yeah.
it though. We about to start up this morning. Let me finish off yesterday. Well, yesterday, we had your level of nastiness. You
Oh
weren't on here
Lord.
yesterday, Queen Moses, but it was real interesting yesterday for people exposing their level of nastiness, that things they will do and things they won't do, things they have done. Let me just say this before I move on to something. Y'all women some nasty motherfuckers.
You listen, you don't
Oh
know,
my
you don't know
goodness.
the half of it.
I sure in the hell don't. Listen, for those who wasn't on here yesterday, if you want to hear some crazy ass shit or some crazy stories, please go back and watch yesterday's episode on YouTube. Please go back and watch Hump Day. It was really a Hump Day special yesterday. Boy, I learned some humping that should be humped, shouldn't be humped, and shit. And you had me humping every day and night, damn it, like I'm an old school song. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
And listen, I don't normally participate on your hump days. I usually get in there and see, oh dang, I forgot it was Wednesday. And I'm out. But I stayed yesterday.
Yes, you did. Yes, you
I
did.
stayed yesterday. Unlike
You tried to
something
get
I
you tried to get around some questions. We wasn't gonna let that happen. We If you know, you know. If you was gonna get in, one of my viewers yesterday, LaWanda Scott, for those who know her, she came in and was like, "What the did I run into?" I said, "Yeah, you came on the wrong day, nigga. If you ain't here to play, you got to go." She was like, "I'm not Click." We had to get rid of her. Ain't nobody playing no games.
That was
Before I jump
funny.
completely into the subject, so Mamie,
Yes, sir.
so for those that don't know, every now and then for my friends, I am a renegade.
Oh yeah, we heard about that.
Yes, well, and this it's like my third time being a renegade for my friends. So Monday, I did a recap, and maybe a last minute, nigga, but it's my girl, so I had to put it together last minute. When I say short notice, less than a week and everything, shit, really 5 damn days. But so I called one of the other people with Mamie on the phone, like Mamie. So I'm gonna tell you how this gonna go, but I'm gonna call somebody, another one of my friends. I had to be a renegade for, and when she said, "Oh girl, oh my God, you gonna have so much motherfucking fun." This nigga is a fool. She say, "My husband, he wasn't my husband at the time, but ever since that night, he's still talking about it. He the one that got me a house with a pool and everything. That was 3 years ago, and he's still talking about it. Ain't that what
Still
she said,
talking
man?"
about it. Still talking about it.
She said that nigga cannot get over that night for nothing else. So she said, Mamie, just let that nigga do what he do, and he gonna have fun. So Mamie, I got you and didn't get a chance to talk. Did you enjoy yourself, Queen Moses?
I most definitely enjoyed myself. I wish I could have stayed a little longer and showed out on the dance floor, but I'm satisfied. It was worth every bit. I am sad. When I tell you I'm satisfied, I look at the pictures and I'm still smiling today.
That's
That's
Like
what I
what's
want
up.
to hear.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm still smiling today.
That's what I want to hear. When I tell y'all would have thought I was the nigga who just got Kwame Kilpatrick impeached. That's how they was looking at my ass. They was looking like, who the fuck is this nigga? Oh my God. When I tell y'all the shit was hilarious, you
Oh my
know,
goodness.
her
It
husband
was
kept
so
getting
good.
angles to look at a nigga and shit. I'm like, nigga, I got you, nigga. I got you. Come here,
I'm
baby.
telling you.
We
Oh
had
yeah.
a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time.
My
When I say
granny
a wonderful
said,
time, it was fun. The place was laid out. Everybody was in there all black, and what made it more crazy when we got there, we were actually late. We were on time and late. Y'all know how black people are. So when we got there, the bride was right there about to walk in with the doors closed. So of course we couldn't go in. So like I said, so Mamie, this his family, but it's still her girl. So she go around there. they getting her veil and her everything together. Her ass, she riding that videotaping, taking pictures. I'm over there like, man, get your ass over here. Give a fuck. They
But
looking
they
at
were
her.
happy.
The people who was
But
styling her and shit.
They were happy about that video
Listen,
because their photographer wasn't on that side. So she was happy
I,
that I
I,
did that.
Hey, Sarah.
Good
oh,
morning.
for real? That's what's
Yeah, they
wasn't on that side. When I say he wasn't on that side, he wasn't on that side.
yeah, they were happy I did that because they wasn't on that side, and those were like moments that he didn't catch. Now my photographer at my wedding, he took shots that people wasn't posing for. That's what I was thinking they were supposed to do, but hey, it ain't my wedding, so hey, whatever. But they were happy that
Okay,
I
so
made that video.
me on the yeah, me on the same thing because I'm looking, I'm like, they normally go around table to table. If two
Right.
people are there together, they normally take pictures. They
Yep.
normally, take group pictures of like everything. They normally have you stop at a certain spot for y'all to take a picture together or as a group. They wasn't doing none of that, and
None of that.
they looked like they were amateur. Yeah, they looked like they were
None of
amateur
that.
photographers. But all in all, it was beautiful. We had a wonderful,
When I
wonderful,
tell
wonderful
you it
time.
was
It was
all
so,
eyes
so
on us, it was all eyes on us.
nice.
I'm not even exaggerating. It was all eyes on us. This lady,
And
my ex's girlfriend, she acted like she was like shell shocked when she saw me, like, and stared for quite a long time. And I just was smiling and I'm like prancing around. Oh, I gave her something to look at, baby. You want to look? Let me give you a
you
show.
my level of pettiness is at an all-time high too. So I seen her little ex-husband go up there and shit. I'm like, man, it's your time. You go up there and make our place. That's gonna piss that nigga off. Right. So, right. So on the other time, I seen them like go up there and was like in the front of the line to get the drinks. So I'm like, shit, you want something else to drink? She like, yeah, like what you going to get? So she like, get some strong shit, that weak ass shit. So when I went up there, everybody was telling her to get I think it was like a passion, some shit,
Some type of
old
mixed
fruity
drink.
ass drink. I forgot what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I came back, I had like 3 or 4 glasses. All the people at the table like they doing this shit. Okay, okay. I look over. I look over. They like choices. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And so he looking from his table like, bitch.
So wait, let me ask you a question, Mamie. So listen, Mamie,
Okay.
You made Gilbert's plate, right?
Yes.
She wasn't up there making his plate.
Oh, their table
No.
was number 12, so she went before me.
But
So we couldn't go until they called our tables. But yeah,
so
she
she
did.
made his plate.
I think he was up there
No.
with her though. No, they
Oh,
was
Yeah.
see,
like
she
it
oh
was
that
like buffet
you know that
style.
to see you making his plate, that pissed him off for real.
Girl.
Oh.
It pissed him. No, let me tell
And it
you what
made her
pissed
look
him
some
off.
type of way too.
Let me tell you what pissed him off. It pissed him off because he don't like light skinned niggas. So that's what pissed him off.
Ah, he think light skin played out.
No, his boy used to be light skinned. He used to get all the play back in the day.
Yeah. Oh,
He
he
don't
was
like light
real
skin.
pissed. He was real pissed. But to see you making his plate and he up there getting her plate and all of that stuff, that's a whole nother level of not pettiness, but anger on his part.
But sometimes people think that you can't do no better than them. I got options. I choose to be single. I choose to be
Exactly.
single. This is a choice that I made right now. I'm enjoying dating. So when I get tired
No,
of
no,
dating,
hell no, nigga. Why you ain't
And
take one of your other niggas, nigga? Why you ain't take one
because
of your other niggas, nigga?
why I didn't take one? You want me to answer that question on here? Because I
Hell
wanted
yeah.
to show my ass. I wanted to show my ass. That's why. And I needed a showstopper, and you did just fine. Thank you again. I needed a showstopper.
Hey, hey, one of the funny parts was, y'all, so you could see like him and her, because when she walked past Mamie, she grimmed the fuck out of Mamie. I'm talking about his girlfriend grimmed the fuck out of Mamie. So we like, damn, what the fuck was all that for? So he kept getting the angles where he could look at her and watch her, right? So when he did shit like that, what we would do was we'd stand there. So one time he angled and was like looking at us. I was like, maybe. So I leaned in. I said, I'm gonna lean back. I said, in a couple seconds, lean over and just kiss me on the cheek. That nigga staring at you right now. She leaned over and kissed me on the cheek. That nigga, that nigga got mad. That nigga got mad and grabbed her and tried to relocate her and shit.
They're trying to sit in an angle
When
where they
I
didn't
tell
have to
you,
like look at us. That's what I noticed too. Like I know she was mad I was there, but oh well,
oh
it's
my God,
people.
when I say
I've
the
been in the family too
level of,
long. I was married to that man for 14 years. Been dating him since I was 18. So people in the family still love me. They still gonna invite me to certain things. Now a whole lot of stuff I won't go to, family gatherings or stuff like that, but special events, if they invite me, I'm going. It's simple.
yeah. Yeah, because we sat at the table. There was his people at the table, right? Mamie, you still there? Oh damn, I don't know what happened to Mamie because I think we were sitting at the table with his people because it was a lady named Christine. I think was maybe his sister was or something like that to that magnitude. And on the other side of us, it was a kind of heavy set lady. She was dressed real cute too. I got to give it to her. She was looking so cute, and she was looking for her man. So he came and sat next to me. His name was Angelo. I said, I think your woman looking. No, I said, I think your wife looking for me. He was like, that's my woman, and she crazy as hell, man. I'm trying to stay away from her. I said, you trying to stay away? He said, she was like, come here. So I started cracking up. I said, she found you. He was like, I can't get away. Oh, but when I tell you,
That's funny.
it was so many motherfucking moments. So now Mamie is she's standing on the steps. You know how you take a picture on the steps? So I see him and his wife, I mean a girlfriend. I don't know if that's his wife or not. I see them coming out. I said, Mamie, right now, put your hand up there and put your other leg one step up and let your dress fall where your thigh shit showing and take the picture. And when he came, listen, this shit was funny as hell. As soon as she did, I'm flashing the picture, but you can see his head as he walking past, looking at her, and then you see his girl like snatch him, like she didn't say nothing, but she gave him the tug, like nigga, what the fuck you looking at? I said, yep, he done fucked up for the whole night. When I say the level of pettiness, I had so much fun. Call me what you want, but the shit was fun, and we had so much fun. The shit was hilarious. Had a great time too. Yeah, when I say a great time, a great time. But yeah, so that's what went on for that day or whatever. So I got new people on the screen. Good morning, Sophia. Good morning, Bam. How are y'all doing this morning?
Hi, good morning. I'm good.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Glad to have y'all. Glad to have y'all in. So we about to get into this battle of the sexes this morning. And this battle of the sexes today is about to come across the screen. It is definitely about to come across the screen because this is what we're going to be talking about today. Good morning, Sarah. How are you this morning?
Good morning. Hey, everybody.
Hey, Sarah.
Hey.
Good morning.
This is what we're talking about this morning. We are talking about who is more valuable without kids, men or women. Let's go. What y'all want to do? Ain't no fellas came on yet, but they'll be on here. But what
I
y'all
want
want
Sammy to
to
come on here
do?
today. Cause he got a lot to
I've
say.
been waiting on him all week.
Are you
Not all week.
on Sammy?
Yes, he is funny as hell.
Let me text. Let me text Sammy.
And go and get Aaron. Where Bone at?
You been waiting on Sammy all week?
Yeah, I've been waiting on Sammy.
Let me see. I just texted him to see if I can get him to come on. Yes, because y'all know Sammy coming on here because Sammy ain't got no kids neither. And you the first one with no kids. Bam, why do you think you more valuable with no kids than a man with no kids? Let's go. Let's get it.
One
Let's
I
start
want to
with you.
say, anybody with any kids is more valuable. I feel like you have more options. You got more time on your hands. You're not delegated to do anything for anybody. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to think of some more reasons, but that's what I got for right now. I'm not tied down
What?
to nobody by
Okay,
relationship.
but see when you say not tied down to nobody, that's got to do with personal. We talking about why are you more valuable because you don't have a kid than a man if a man don't have a kid?
I mean, I got more money. I got more time. Um,
Y'all want to help her?
Yeah, I feel like women are more valuable without children because even though there are single dads out here, it's more single mothers out here. And I'm not going to say that children are a hinder, but what they are, a lot of stuff we can't do, because we have our children. Like, do you know how much money some of these girls that work for me miss because of babysitting issues? Their kids are sick.
same thing I just said. Money, time.
If they didn't have kids, they would be able to move different. You see what I'm saying? It's more single women out here with children than it is single men. But men without children, I mean, honestly, they can, Ma, keep them for a minute. I gotta go this. Drop them off anyway, and still go about their lives. As to where mothers can't really do the same thing men do. That's just how I look at it.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's money and time. You know what I'm saying? That's what really counts.
Okay. So
And a lot of men don't want to deal with women with kids.
That's true.
absolutely, especially as you get older.
But you know what? I
Now that's
still
where.
want some damn little ass kids.
But see, that's where I'm about to start this now. I do believe that a single mom will have close to or maybe the same amount or close to the amount of wealth that a single man will. But I don't believe actually what y'all saying to be better because I believe men could be better and more providers without kids, better than y'all. It only increases y'all wealth because men are providers. Men go put on child support, and
Too,
men get
bitch.
locked up for things.
Women do too.
You said what?
Women
Hold
do too.
on, but listen, I didn't question you when you said more women are single mothers and fathers. And the reason you can't question me on this is because more men are on child support than women.
I agree.
And
So
a single man without kids can still be on child support.
Mm-hmm.
He has the risk to still be on child support.
Sammy said he coming on in 5 minutes too.
I'm gonna wait for Sammy because when you put that out there the other day, I said I'm getting ready to
I
I'm getting
seen it
ready to
in his eyes.
do some stuff. Yeah. and I talked to some people. So I got some stuff and I got some
Okay,
statistics.
okay. Well, come on. Let me hear some of it.
No, I'm waiting for Sammy.
Oh, okay. We'll wait for Sammy. So, in the midst of my debate with y'all right
I'm
now,
waiting for Poppy.
For Poppy.
you waiting for Poppy?
Yes.
Poppy said he'll be on in 5 minutes. He just let me know. So, my theory is because men are providers, and during the child supports, during the not being able to get good jobs, during the average male makes no more than maybe $42,000 a year and things like this, and during being a provider, paying the bills and all this other stuff. Because of these things, I think a man with no kids are more valuable because he is not paying these child supports and also having to pay out other people, another baby mother's bills and buying clothes and all these other things. Now he can be a bigger provider to more of the community. The woman, if the woman doesn't have any kids, she isn't taking care of or providing for more people. She is basically providing for her and her environment, her beauty, and things that pertain to her. Her money is building more while a man's money is being spent out more. And a woman has more write-off than a man does. So I believe that the woman in general is the one who does not have to do nothing but for their self, which makes it more valuable just for her and not for everybody else. That's my theory. Because if a man makes more money, it's more money, more problems. It's always been like that since the beginning of time. So if a man is making more money, he is spending more money on his woman also. If he is getting more money, he is putting more money into the household. He is buying more furniture. He is putting that patio set out in the back that you want. He is taking the woman on more trips that he can afford now. The woman generally may provide for the home, but she does not really provide all the things and necessities that a man provides when he has kids, let alone not have kids. That's why I believe he's more valuable. I'll take y'all comments now, please.
I don't agree with that. I mean, I agree with
I'm
what you said. Maybe the majority of women are like that don't supply. You know what I'm saying? Don't think about patio sets. Don't think about furniture. Don't think about this. Don't think about taking your man on a trip. But Bear, I need you to sit back in your chair, do this, and look at the panel of women that you're speaking to right now.
okay.
I think we do all that.
And we do.
How many of y'all on here has bought furniture?
I'm looking at some now.
Me.
How many of you over here has bought a patio set?
Looking at some right now
Me.
for my new house.
How many of y'all has ever taken a man on a trip?
Not me. I
Okay,
ain't
I
been
haven't done
there.
that.
I've done it,
Now, so Sarah,
Mhm.
going into your argument or debate right there. Let me start with what you said. Who has bought the furniture? Who has bought? That is for you because that goes toward the home. The same
Yeah,
as if you had kids. But what I'm saying is, that's for you. You haven't said nothing to my debate that you are taking care or helping more people because
oh,
you have more money because you don't have kids.
you got other people furniture stuff like that. Is that what you're saying?
No. Um, I'm saying a man is a provider, and
Mm-hmm.
a man provides with or without kids. A man provides with half his check getting taken for child support. A man provides doing all this. So you said what?
No,
What you
I
say,
don't know
sir?
what you're talking about.
Y'all don't hear that noise?
That's somebody's TV.
That
It might be my TV. Did it stop?
Yeah.
That was my TV.
Yeah, can you turn it down,
Sorry.
please?
I turned it off.
So
I ain't used
So,
look, I
with,
ain't used to being at home in the bed.
so what? So I'm saying it again. You know, Sarah, the things that you brought up only benefited you.
Yeah,
You
right.
now you don't have no. Everything you said benefited you. And as soon as you said, well, how many of y'all took your man on the trip? The panel panel itself, besides you and maybe one more person, was like, nah, I ain't did like that because women do not provide. The more money y'all make, y'all don't even provide like that. You know, and a man does it because he has to. And if he doesn't have kids and more money, now he has more ways to provide. He is providing more because we have more money. A woman who's getting more money, y'all money just stack up because y'all not giving it to nobody. Y'all might have a dog and y'all might go get the dog's haircut. That's y'all play child now. You know, y'all might do some shit like that. Y'all
I got nieces and
what
nephews that get my
value do
money.
y'all have? But nieces and nephews, how often do you provide for them? Not every day, not every week, not every month, not, you know what I'm saying? That is
I
not a
have.
constant. A man's constant without kids is still constant. You know what? Just like a man, he can be with a woman, they don't have kids together. If she has kids, he automatically has to provide for both of them. A woman doesn't automatically provide for a man and his kids. It doesn't work like that. Y'all package automatically comes together. Now let's take the kids out. We supposed to be providing for y'all, but y'all might be like, I need some money for a bill. I need my car
Mm-hmm.
fixed. I need this. Y'all may give that to us if we ask y'all, but y'all expect us to take care of our own stuff. The first thing will come out of one of y'all mouth, nigga, what your money going on? You ain't got no kids, nigga.
It's only $50.
Y'all will say that. Y'all, let me block her.
Any change in there?
I think that's Sarah. Y'all
That's
will say
Bam.
this in the heartbeat. Oh, that was Bam.
That's Bam.
Okay, that was Bam. All right. Oh, okay. I thought it was Sarah. Y'all will say this in a minute. Nigga, you ain't got no money? Or nigga, you ain't got no kids. Why you ain't got no money? That will come out of y'all mouth. I'm waiting on one of y'all to tell me it won't.
It might not
I'm
come out
trying
our mouth,
to
but
unmute
I'm
you,
sure
baby, but you'll
it might not come out of my mouth,
go ahead,
but it's
Shawan. I'm just
definitely it may not come out of my mouth directly, but it's definitely going to be a thought.
my point exactly. Now when we meet somebody who don't have kids, you know what I'm saying? We gonna take me for instance. Let's say I went to date somebody with no kids, or their kids are grown and their kids out the house. I am still more valuable to her than she is to me. Automatically, whether I make more or have more, or she makes more and have more, because who still got to take her out and stuff? Who still got to date her? Who still got to, if she runs short on the bill, got to pay that, help out or pay that bill? If my car break down, who got to pay for that car? And the first thing, well, damn, this nigga work. He can't. I done met a broke nigga. He got to ask me for money. He can't get his own shit fixed. This is how y'all will look at us. Y'all don't use y'all money for all the stuff that we do. Go ahead, Shawan. I hear you. Go ahead.
Oh, that wasn't me. That was
I
somebody
said,
else.
say some women are like that, because all aren't.
No, but listen, when I'm categorizing a whole bunch of people, just like you categorize a whole bunch of women when you brought them up. I'm doing the same thing. There is not. I'm gonna say maybe 30%. Y'all can look this up. I don't know, but somebody can go on their computer because everybody have one right now. Y'all can go on and check. I would say what, maybe 22% or 17% of the women actually take care of their man in the world. It's not high. I can believe that. And these are people with kids. So I know that women who take care of their own, because y'all are beyond independent. Or a woman who has got their kids are grown and gone out the house. Y'all are beyond independent. I don't need no man. I can take care of myself. Why? Because y'all get to keep stacking y'all money up. And anytime a man comes in your life, a man has to show you or prove to you that he can date you, feed you, pay a bill, clothe you, have a car, pay his own bill. He got to do all this just to prove to you that he can talk to you
Well,
because
it's too
y'all
much
are super
feedback.
independent. Yeah, where's all
But
that extra noise coming? Go ahead, Amber. I
you
mean, yeah,
supposed
go
to
ahead,
be
Amber.
able to just come in like I'm coming in with my own car, my own house, my own everything. That's what women expect out of men. Now, some women might expect you to come in paying all their bills and all that. That's a whole nother subject. But most of the time, women want the man to come in with the same thing we got and not dragging us down, trying
Exactly.
to siphon money out of us.
And
That's
and
like
guess what?
baseline right there. But
And
you're
guess
right.
what?
Women
I agree
do
with you.
better without kids. Women do better without kids. We are able to advance in life without kids. Because who is the provider for kids most of the time? Even if the man is in the
It's men.
household, sometimes it's not balanced. The
Yeah, they're
mom still
Good
is a
morning.
single parent with a man in the household.
uh,
Good
true.
morning, Johnny Archer. Good morning.
Morning, y'all.
What
Come
up,
on,
dude?
and
Listen,
stop,
I hear
Poppy.
a lot of I hear a lot of BS right now.
Uh,
listen,
Before you start with all that, you
listen,
gotta greet
Jump
yeah.
off,
me.
Sammy.
Listen,
So
Amber.
Mm.
And I hear you, Amber, when you say, but did you hear what you just said again, Amber? Women can have more and are more prosperous. Once again, your money is going directly on you. That's why all y'all is doing is
Who making a
Oh, wait.
noise?
It's a lot of noise.
Shaking my head.
that's Sarah. Oh my God, Sarah.
Making a smoothie.
Listen, y'all are only good for y'all because y'all making money for y'all. We are more valuable because the more money we make, the more we provide. Y'all only provide for y'all damn self because the more money y'all make, the more independent y'all become, and the more selfish y'all become because y'all feel like y'all don't need us. So your value is only helping you. It's not helping as much as we do. Our value helps everybody. Y'all value
Okay.
only
Hello?
helps y'all.
Okay. So can I can
Let's
I
go.
can I chime in? And I
Come
wanna
on, come
take
on with it.
I wanna just do a breakdown. I wanna
I
start
have to
in
look
one
and find out. I
place.
probably don't know.
One
I have
place
to
at a
find that.
time. So let's start with economic value. Now, at this juncture, I am not saying men or women are more valuable. I'm just stating what I have determined based on my little research. I'm gonna call it, and just small amount of research and having conversations with other
Come on with
people.
it.
Okay, economic value. So men without kids often have more flexibility to work longer hours or take career risks, which can translate to higher earnings and professional advancement. Women without kids also benefit economically because they tend to face fewer career interruptions and the quote unquote motherhood penalty doesn't apply, which allows us to earn closer to what men do. So economically, both genders gain freedom and financial independence. It's about equal, but close to in, women close the income gap more when we're child free.
Yeah, well, why do we need that? Let me ask you
I'm
that.
just, I'm just stating what the research says.
Yeah,
Y'all can
that's,
comment from there.
could I comment?
Yeah.
Okay,
Go ahead, Sam.
I was gonna say, why does that even matter? Like, you're assuming, what you're saying is basically you're assuming that both men and women are equal, which we all know that's not true, first and foremost, right? So all this closing the economic gap, that does not matter, because at the end of the day, a man's role is to be the provider. A woman's role is to be basically the maintainer, whatever you want to call that. All this women going to the workforce and all that type of stuff, that doesn't really matter. And when you actually look at how it works in practice, you see that a lot of women at the end of the day are just at the workforce to find that rich man. They're trying to find that CEO type of guy. And what it's done is it's put regular men down at the bottom with barely anything to, have for themselves, because other women who normally would go for normal guys are now looking for the CEOs, the business owners, and all that other stuff. Meanwhile, as I said before, regular men are at the bottom. So why does all that stuff matter? That's what I'm basically asking you. You're saying, oh, it's closing the economic gap and all that. Why does that
It
even matter?
closes the income gap. So to answer the first part of your question real quick, why does what you said that women tend to seek out the CEOs and all of those things, and the normal guys just have to take the back seat. So if the normal regular guys, quote unquote, as you said, are not feeling like, well, I'm worthy to be in the presence of these type of women because they're not checking for me, then guess what you need to do? You need to step up. You need to work long. You need to work longer
Absolutely.
hours. You need to take some career risks,
Yep.
and they will eventually translate into you making higher earnings, and you'll gain that professional advancement.
So look, guys, I want
So
you guys.
what's the problem?
So look, I want you guys, everybody watching right now and everybody listening, right? I want you to listen here, because this is a good demonstration on how men and women are not equal, right? This woman over
We'll
here,
never be equal. I'm just telling you what the facts.
look, I just want you to see.
This not the
Give him a
1950s.
chance to speak. Give him a chance to speak.
Look,
Oh shit.
based on the way you think, you're assuming that there's this.
No. So let me stop you right there.
Let me speak.
No, let me stop you right there. That's not.
I got you, Johnny. Go ahead. I muted her because she don't want you to speak. Go ahead, Johnny.
All I'm saying, I ain't trying to disrupt or anything, but look, you're assuming that there's this position for CEO that every man can get into. If that was the case, there would be no CEOs. There would be no value in being a CEO, because everyone would be able to get into it, right? When I say average dude, I mean someone who wakes up in the morning, clocks in, checks in with the boss, and does what he needs to do. That's what I mean by average guy, first and foremost, right? You're talking as though everybody can be a CEO. Honey, that's not how life works, right? We always have to report to somebody at the end of the day.
That ain't true.
All right.
I'm gonna give her a chance to speak.
And this is how women think, by the way. This is how women think. Women think if one man can do it, everyone can do it. If I can fuck Drake, everybody can fuck Drake. You know what I mean? Everyone, like every woman has this type of thinking. And that's just not how reality works at the end of the day. So that's what I wanted to point out.
Go ahead, Shawan. I guess she didn't want to
Okay,
speak. Go ahead, Bam. I heard
so
you say something.
again, my disclaimer: this is not my personal opinion.
But you just
This is
stated it.
based on information that I have researched and conversations that I had with people that I work with yesterday and the day before when the topic was brought up.
Well, let me comment too. So I'm gonna comment on what you
So
said
everybody
too.
can comment on
What you
this. I just wanted to put that out there because that's
okay?
what
Yeah,
the
everybody can.
consensus says economically.
Everybody can. So I'm gonna get Sarah in right after
Can y'all
this.
hear me?
So
Yep.
Sammy said something. You just said
I can
yours.
only hear you. I can't hear
What
nobody
you
else.
said was because I'm the only one speaking. So
I can't hear nobody else.
what you just
I'm gonna have to go
you
out and come
can't
back in.
because it. Can you hear me?
She left. She don't think. Let's
Go
go.
go
There
ahead,
you
Sarah. Because
I don't have
I'm waiting for
anything.
her to
I'm
come back.
listening right now.
Okay, go ahead, Amber.
I don't understand why men cannot accept that we are in a new day and age. Women, you're saying all men can't go out and be a CEO. What does that have to do with women providing for themselves?
because at the end of the day,
We are forced to provide for ourselves in 2025. I don't know what women you're talking to, but whether it's looks or you looking good, you're going to be leaving with a wet ass, and that's in the empty pockets, okay? So women have to get up and go and get money. I don't come to this mug working with a bunch of people like this and going to school because I'm looking to get up under a man to take care of me. I get my own every day. I am not waiting for no man to come and be my Prince Charming. Now, if that happened, that's cool. But 9 times out of 10, there's a large chance I might get that. I might not get that. So you telling me I'm sitting sitting here waiting for a man to be that's a CEO? That makes no sense, Sammy. I don't agree with that. Go
Hold
ahead.
on. Let me say something to that, Sammy. Let me say something. No one said anything about y'all sitting back and waiting on us or whatever. I
Sammy
am
did
actually
say
going to,
that. Sammy said
didn't.
but
that.
You thought I did. I didn't.
He
right.
said
You have
most
to listen
women
very well.
go to work because they are looking to get a rich man. Is that
Yes.
That's
not what he said?
exactly what he
Yeah,
said.
I said that. Look, this is what I
So
said.
that
I
was my
said
rebuttal.
women go to the workforce looking for the rich man so that way they don't have to work. Do you think women really want to
And,
work at the
and,
end of the day?
and that is true. I don't want Shawan's statistics to get away from me on what she said because this is what sparks this.
Okay.
Because Shawan, your statistics once again on how women without kids almost level up to what men are making for social economics. Once again, you didn't say nothing about the value. You still talking about, and you are too, ma'am, the value of y'all, what benefits y'all. The question is, who's more valuable without kids, men or women? We are more valuable. Everything that y'all bringing up is to help y'all. Y'all haven't said nothing to help the world. I wanted to say
Okay,
that.
let me backtrack. Let me backtrack because y'all miss you
Come on with it.
y'all not
I'm gonna
listening
get you
right
in too,
now.
Amber. I'm gonna get you in too, Amber. Come on.
Let me backtrack to what I
Come
said.
on, Shawan.
And what I said is economically, both genders gain freedom and financial independence. So it's about equal. But women close the income gap more when we're child free. It's not saying that we close it and we're superior to you all when it comes to closing the income gap. It just says that when we don't have children, we are more advantageous because when we have when we're working and we're
Hold on,
moving
Sammy.
up
Let me have a
and we're moving up in the workforce, when we get pregnant, we have to take time off work. So we're losing ground that we've already gained. And it takes a long time for us to try to even attempt to gain that ground back. And when we start having children, we never gain that ground back. I'm not saying that we don't need each other because we do.
Can I,
But what I'm saying is that
can I,
go ahead.
can
Go
I
ahead. Yes.
chime in right there, Shawan?
Yes.
Do you are can I speak? Let me mute you because you're not gonna let me speak. Once again, the key word in here is valuable. Y'all keep going to finances. If you go to finances, you talking about increasing your money. When we speak, we say increasing our value to everything around us. Do you see the difference in the mentality? I want y'all to come in and comment after I say this. Y'all keep saying it makes y'all better. We keep saying we are providers, which means we are providing for more because we have more. Y'all only talking about taking care of yourself. Let's go. Bring it. Hold on. I'm gonna let Amber in right here before I get back to you, Shawan. Go ahead, Amber.
Okay, I will say to this, to your comment. Women, you're right. Women do. Our value is in being childless, and we get to reap the benefits of being childless and all of that for ourselves. It makes us a better person. We look better. We feel better when we do not have to take care of kids and babies and all of that. But one thing I want to say, regardless of where a man at in his life, he'll never have to have a baby on his hip continuously. Look at Sammy. Do Sammy got a baby? He don't got a niece and nephew on his hip. Now, look at you, Gilbert.
Right now.
You got grandchildren. You don't got no babies on your hip.
I'm transgender. How you gonna assume that?
What?
Shut the fuck up, Sammy.
Shut the fuck up, Sammy. Anyway, y'all don't have to have no babies on y'all hips. Right now, if Sarah was at home, if Mamie at home, somebody probably in Lotus house right now. Shawan, she got kids at home right now. When you go home, your junk is empty. You are not maintaining lives. You are, yes, supporting lives. You are providing. I'll give you that, but you don't have to hand to mouth everybody outside of you being in your world at your building. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, so all right, so I'm gonna let you in. I'm gonna let you in after the comment because she brought up kids. Only because you don't have none yet, Sammy. I'm gonna answer her.
All right, gotcha.
Guess what? Because I am the provider, that means I allow the woman to be able to get up and get the kids together. I've allowed her to be able to not worry about a bill. I've allowed her to not worry about having to get that car fixed or having a car, period. I've allowed her all these things because I'm providing all these things. And she's giving emotional support. I am giving that child stability. So for your 50% that you're giving a child, if you want to say 60, that 40% I give plus the provision and the guidance that I give as a man that a woman cannot provide a child is equal and more. Go ahead, Sammy. I'm gonna give you a minute.
Okay, this is a lot, first and foremost. So you're saying that because men don't have a baby in their stomach, that somehow this whole thing negates itself. Like, okay, that's it. Women struggle more than men. Okay. I won't lie. When women go through those 9 months, it'd be the worst 9 months. I ain't gonna say 9 months. Right? But especially women today. You think women today be having kids? No. So what is this whole, what's a woman's value if she ain't having kids? That's where I want to get at, right? Secondly,
who want to take that? Raise your hand.
Me.
All right.
Oh, no, you can't answer because you don't have kids, Amber.
I just
You
want to
don't
point
have
out.
kids, Amber. I need somebody who got kids to
He
answer
said,
that.
"What's a woman value if she don't have kids?"
Yeah, that's my.
What you mean?
What's a woman? Listen.
I answered that in the beginning, Sammy. You wasn't listening.
Oh, I probably wasn't there.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Answer it again. Go ahead.
I said women without kids benefit economically because they tend to face fewer career interruptions, and the motherhood
You
penalty
still
does not
talking about
apply.
personal stuff.
We talking about no, I'm
You
talking
still
about
talking
economic
about
value. We still got social
Who
value, emotional and
cares?
relational value, and biological perspective to get on.
Who cares about that? That's not.
You
See,
just
we're
asked the
talking as
question.
if a woman should be a man. That's a man's role right there. Economics, finances,
How is it a man's
politics.
Oh, so wait,
role?
no. Sammy is a chauvinist.
He
He just
Oh
said
my,
is.
it.
I was chauvinist. Listen, I've gotten called the
He's
anti-Semitic
chauvinist
before. This is
junior on
nothing new.
here.
Listen, I'm gonna speak out what I say because
He
at the end of
just
the day,
said it.
I ain't no simp. That's number one. So let me just point this
This got
out.
to
What
do with
is a
being a
simp?
simp.
Simp. Okay, so let me explain that to
What
you.
is a
Okay,
simp?
ladies.
And
Have
it's
you ever had a man?
Don't ladies
2025.
us answer the question.
What's that? What you at?
What is a simp?
Simple.
a
It's a
sucker.
guy who basically caters
So
to
you a sucker
women's
for
desires.
doing what men supposed to do, and yet you say now this is what a man's role is? Pick a side.
Oh,
I
well, you
never
done
said
opened up a
anything
whole
like
bag.
that.
Boy, let me tell
Wait,
you something.
hold on. I'm talking about two separate things. Simping and all the other stuff and providing, those are two
Either
distinct
you a
different
simp, you
things.
a chauvinist, or you a man that wants to be a
Listen, I don't
provider.
even know what a
Pick a
chauvinist
side.
is. I don't even care to know what a chauvinist is. At the end of the day, I know
You
that
just
at the end of the
defined
day,
it.
I can do it right. Okay. When you get laid down, you will feel good and relax. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say. And I don't want to.
Listen,
Listen,
we can get sex. We can get sex
listen.
when we can't get nothing to eat, Sammy. When we
All
can't
right,
eat, we
fine.
can get sex.
I can't eat
So
dick
give me
for
some more.
breakfast.
Give me some more substance.
All
Don't
right.
be shallow with it.
Look. Hold on.
I
Let's
can
get
get
back.
sex when I can't get no food. Trust me.
Listen. All I'm saying is this. You're talking as though women should be in male fields. You're basically saying
Boy,
that
bye.
in economics. Listen, that's all
Like I said, you're a
men's role.
chauvinist.
Economics, politics.
Let me tell you
At the end
something.
of the day, women have something that men don't have. It's the fact that they can hold a kid. That's the most valuable.
And we can go to work.
So why
Guess
should
what?
a woman waste that by going to the workforce, by worrying about politics, worrying about
Like
all
I
this
said,
other stuff?
you're a chauvinist. You
You
believe
are.
in a woman being
Bro,
barefoot and pregnant.
listen, I
Hold
don't.
on. I'm gonna let Sarah in too. Come on, Sarah.
So, Sammy, would you prefer your woman just to stay at home and take care of the kids and take care of the house, and you go to work?
Hell yeah, I do. What?
Yeah,
That's dumb. Wait, because I'm the provider.
Found
Why
the
should I? Why
I
do I
kind of
want?
guy.
Listen, hold on. Listen. Because I see how it is in the workforce. If I let my girl, and especially, first of all, I'm gonna get the hottest chick out here, bro. I am not getting no ugly chick. Just point that out there. All right. If I let my woman go to work, you know how many people are gonna stare at her? You know how many people are gonna want to try to throw hints at her? It's gonna be a lot of that. And I, as someone who's gonna be the mother of my children, I don't want that shit out there, bro. I don't want none of that.
An
Oh,
insecure
let me go
chauvinist.
check on her. Let me get a nice hit on her. I don't want none of that shit on my wife.
Can I talk? Can I?
Go ahead, Amber. This is good. Go ahead.
Sammy, I understand what you're saying, but it is 2025. Okay. One, women outnumber men. Two, we cannot afford to wait on a man to come make us a housewife. Three, I have the same credentials you have. I have my class CDL. I do everything. I can do most things a man can. Now, y'all have strength on y'all side. Cool, whatever. I'm just as smart. I go to school. I go to work. I do all of that. So why are you saying like women? We just are not. We just out here dumb brain. Like we don't. We can match y'all skills. Sometimes we're probably even better.
Hold on,
Listen,
you can't match
We
our
are
skill.
killing.
Calm down.
hold on. Look,
First of all,
look. I just want to point this out.
show that women are killing men when it comes to outdoing them in the workplace and being CEOs and all of that. So that proves we can do it.
Yeah, and as I said last week, you want to know like the top 5 richest women? You know how they got rich? You know how they became that rich? Either inheritance or divorce. So
okay,
like,
we're not talking about the top 5
week.
richest women.
If you want me to explain that again, I'll kindly explain that.
But
to
we're
you.
not talking about the top 5 richest women.
Okay,
you are saying
but you're bringing up
women
topics.
can't do what men do.
You're bringing up topics that already been debunked. First and foremost, first of all,
no, I'm not.
Don't have the rational capabilities of a man. That's just proven fact. That's just proven based on science. Okay.
What?
If there's economic hardship, men know how to do that because as men we know how to compartmentalize. We know how to separate one thing from another. We can fucking be on Joy Road and go through some crazy shit and then come home to our wife like, hey, honey, I'm home. We can do that as men. We can do.
You don't think I can do that?
You don't think we can?
No,
do that?
you can't. You'll be on Instagram talking crazy shit. You'll be on Grand River the next day spinning the block. Listen, women can't do it the way men can. I'm telling you right now.
And you're not making no proof. You're not showing us what you're
We see this on the internet. What proof? You want me to pull up my Instagram feed or something?
What? Pull it up about what? What you gonna pull up?
You want me to pull up Instagram? Is that what you're asking? Because I see it on Instagram every single day.
What are you pulling up, Sammy? Tell us what you're gonna show us.
I'm not gonna show you. I'm being rhetorical here. I'm just saying that you see this on the internet all the time. Women talking crazy shit, and then their man gets fucked up.
Yeah, because they don't live in Detroit. They gotta live in real life situation.
Why you think?
Ain't gonna be
look. You ever see? Look. You ever see?
Siobhan ain't gonna be talking no crazy. We live in the real world. We not in LA where we walking down Hollywood and we don't live in fairy tales. You're talking to real women who provide for themselves.
Yeah, and real women live in fairy tales.
Have been married.
Let's point that out.
I think all the women on here have been married before, including myself. This is real life, honey. We not talking about fake life. We not here for play.
Yeah, and can I ask y'all something? Why y'all not still with your husbands?
Well, mine passed.
Okay, there you go. I hate to bring it up like that, but you guys got to understand. There's other factors that you guys got to consider. No man, and I'm telling you, no man wants a woman to be another man. I'm telling you, if we wanted dick, we could have got some dick, but we don't want dick. We want pussy. That's
what does got to do with being more valuable?
Pussy. We don't want dick. If we wanted dick, we'd be on fucking Menjo's right now. That's what, you know what I'm saying? But no, we don't want that shit.
So what does it got to do with you being more valuable?
Fairy tale, this and that.
And I'm saying it. And I'm listening to the debate here. I'm listening to what Siobhan had to say. I'm listening to you, Amber. Y'all still haven't told us how y'all are more valuable than us, because that's what we're talking about with our kids. Because all of our kids are basically grown. No, I'm telling you, I told you though, because everything that y'all said goes back to economics. It goes back to jobs. Who can have more? Y'all keep talking about things that benefit y'all. Everything that benefits y'all. Everything that we have, and if we don't have, is to provide. We provide infrastructures. We provide the road. We provide the daily living. We provide building the whole earth up. Y'all plants, which is life. That's what y'all do. Y'all help plant plants, which is life. We are the ones that build everything up, and we use the infrastructure of our money to build everything around us and help everything around us. Y'all money is more focused on y'all than it is ever going to be on us or anybody else, because women are more selfish than y'all really want to say. Y'all want to get ass, y'all want to get titties, you want to get lashes. You don't want, well, you go out here and talk about a nigga who got a fat ass stomach, but you ain't talking about getting no surgery, but you will go ask the man to get you surgery. You know what I'm saying? If you so economically straight, do these things for yourself. the majority of men that have to be in women's lives, we have to prove ourselves. We have to prove to y'all that we okay. We got to prove to y'all that we can pull up. We got to prove to y'all that we can buy groceries. We have to prove to y'all that we can take each other out. Y'all don't have to prove nothing with y'all finances and no kids. Y'all don't have to prove nothing. The first thing that comes out of your mouth, and bam, I done heard you say it so many times on this channel. I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no kids. I ain't got.
Sure enough,
You laughing, bam, because you know it's true. Because
I don't have no kids.
Bam,
because
Moving life how
because
I
you know
I get to get up. I get to go where I want to go. I stay there as long as I need to stay
you
there.
say that, but look, you say that as a downer to other. You say that as a ploy to get a man, and you say it as a downer to other women who don't have kids. That's the way. Listen, you can say what you want. That's the interpretation of it, because you're using it to your advantage and to another woman's disadvantage. The advantage that you claim by having no kids is above them, but that's not above a man who has no kids. Those are facts. Let's go.
When I say I don't have kids, it's because I don't have no baby daddy to drag me down, and I'm not saying everybody baby daddy drag them down. I'm not saying that.
Hold on, I have to stop you there. I have to stop you there. I really have to stop you there. Hold on.
Landon right here.
Hold on.
I don't have to have Sammy right here because he is not my baby daddy. He's not my husband. I can move forward with my life. I don't have to keep somebody around while they being dragging my life down. I don't have to do that. I can keep going to school. I can get my education.
All right.
Come on in, Sammy.
She's saying this. Look what she says. She says, I don't have no man because I don't want a baby daddy. Holy shit. You're already jumping onto baby daddy? You haven't even thought about husband or at least boyfriend. No, you went straight to baby daddy. That's the craziest shit I ever heard. You went straight to baby daddy. So you're assuming that every man you're going to get with is going to be a baby daddy. You see your mentality already?
God, you do not listen.
I do listen. You just proved to me.
Listen.
No, I did. I listened. You literally just said you don't want no baby daddy dragging you down. That's why you don't want no man.
I said I commented on what Gilbert Hampton said. He said that I always throw not having children in the air like it's something bad or like it's a hit to another woman. I say it is because I have nothing holding me down. One would be a baby daddy that's dragging me down. And let's be real. Most of the times, if you have a baby daddy, you are being drugged down because there's some shit in the game, okay? And that ain't for everybody. And I'm saying I don't have those problems. Listen, Sammy, if me and you together and you want to act up and take me through hell, we have nothing connecting us. I don't have to be there. We can leave each other alone. So why not do right by me and you? And most women are bogged down by emotions and wanting a family with a man. I don't have to do that.
Okay, so
you're saying that you don't have to look, and you know why? Because we have the freedom to do so, right? Thanks to the man who gave us all these rights for us to do this, and that we don't live in no fucking third world shithole, right? Mm-hmm. So you can thank that. You can thank the men who did that. Yes, they were men who did that, so that way you can be free to do whatever you want. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. But at the end of the day, biologically speaking, as a species, a man's value is in his resources. A woman's value is in her fertility. Why you think like a lot of why you think a lot of cultures valued a woman who was a virgin? Why? Because it symbolizes that, hey, if I had a kid with her, I'm going to know it's from me, before we had paternity tests and all that type of stuff, right? A woman's value was in her sexuality.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
What did they say in marriages? From youth, from something like that.
Let me tell you, kids are a beautiful thing, Sammy. To every woman out there, and I don't have them yet, and I hope I do have babies one day. But children for women is not, and especially when you don't have a support system, it shows that women benefit psychologically and financially. We benefit better when we do not have a husband and kids. Because a woman, when she steps in that role, we are everything to a woman, to a man and kids. We are their everything. We are the provider.
So,
Emotionally, yes, Gilbert, you do the stuff financially, cool. But if a man is not there, then a woman has to do it emotionally, financially, physically. She got to fold the clothes. She got to drop the kids off. She got to do all of that. So stop making it seem like
men do
all the
too.
men in the world just got to be here. No, men get up and walk away every day.
Women
That's why
do
you got
too.
so
Don't
many
do that.
single
Women
parent
do too.
households.
I was just about to say that. Women do too.
Good
Not
morning, Aaron. How are
often.
you? Aaron
Not often.
is tapped into the show also.
Aaron, how many
Grand
kids you
rising,
got in your
y'all.
house right now? You
Say that
babysitting
again.
right now? You got your son
Say-
with you right now? Hell no.
No, he was his
I'm
mama.
just saying. But go ahead, y'all. I'm done. Y'all got the flow.
But hold on, because I'm gonna mute both of them. So I'm gonna ask you again because you still haven't tapped into the question of the day. Who's more valuable without kids, men or women, and why? You keep talking about things that are benefiting you. This is what I'm saying. I'm listening. Go ahead. How are you more beneficial? How are you more valuable? Because you have more kids than anybody else. How are
I
you
didn't
more
say nothing
valuable?
about that. I said I'm more valuable for psychologically and physically for myself. I can't say what else I can do
Thank
for other
you.
people right now.
So stop right there. So you just proved what I'm saying if everybody is listening. Everything that you say with no kids is for a woman. You are only doing things for you. The question is, who is more valuable without kids? Everything that all y'all women keep saying is to help y'all. Y'all not saying anything that's going to help or benefit the world, your man, nobody else. All y'all keep talking about is y'all. That is why I keep saying that men are more valuable than women if neither one of them have kids, because y'all giving me all the kind of stuff about money, and what y'all can do for y'all. None of y'all is saying nothing about helping nobody else or providing for nobody else. You know why? Because all y'all normally do is provide for the kid. So if you don't have no kids and we don't have no kids, what do you actually bring your value up? Or where is your value? That's what we're talking about. Aaron, let me bring you in. Come on in, Aaron. Let me give you a chance to talk for a second. Let's go. Aaron, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Let's come on out of there. Sarah, I see you with your head down. You got something to say, Sarah? Or she got us muted? Because this is real good. Mamie, you got something to say, Mamie? All right. Mamie ain't got it. Come on, Bam. If you want to come on back, Bam, come on with it. Because, Bam.
So you're saying what is our value? Why can't a woman?
No, I didn't say what is your value.
What is our value when we are without children? We are able to.
What? Hold on. Listen. You're not listening to the question. You keep saying we children are able. No. Why are you more valuable than a man without kids? Because you're a woman without kids. Why is your value more than a man if both of y'all don't have a kid? That is the question. You was getting ready to do it again.
Let me ask you
keep
something.
Saying you or we.
Why are you speaking? Because let's do this. Okay. Because why are you speaking like men, all men get up and just be, free sandwiches, free. No, first of all, men don't become financially stable until they almost 40. So most men ain't doing nothing beyond themselves if they are not intentional when they in their younger selves. I'm not saying, Sammy, how many
That
are you providing for everybody in this great community?
Why are you bringing me up? Like you? Why are you asking me?
Oh, okay. You made my point. Yes, exactly.
Look.
You
See,
made
what you're seeing
my
right now,
point.
guys,
You
as you
not out here
viewers,
big
look, hold on.
pimping like you
Hold
sharing the
on.
world.
You
No,
see,
stop it.
look. You don't get to come at me and not let me clap back. First and foremost.
Clap back, baby. Bring it.
Oh,
Bring it.
I would love to. Look, first and foremost, right? You're mad because at the end of the day, you have nothing to defend for. That's why.
Yes, I do. Yes,
Awesome.
I do. Yes,
And
I do.
You have somebody that you, because if you said that to Gilbert, he would have said,
But
shit.
Gilbert is 55. He has stuff going for himself.
Yeah.
You have not made it there.
He has stuff going for him. You know why? Because it took him time. It took him hard work.
Being a provider. Because y'all not there yet. Y'all won't be there until y'all about 40.
Okay, so
he
what's
can't
your point?
say all men just be out here. Oh,
so what's
give
your
it to
point?
the world.
What's your point? Are you just mad or do you have a point?
Say that. No, I don't want to hear that. So you're not.
Hold on. Can I say something?
She's not making sense. She's just attacking.
You don't have that type of value until
Sammy,
you're
can
40.
I answer that, Sammy?
Go
for it, man.
Go ahead.
No. Sammy, let me chime in on her. No, see, you're going, you still not answering the question. You're jumping to if Gilbert is over 40. Listen, if this man at his age meets you to date you, who should be paying for the dates?
Sammy should.
We just gonna start right there. He should be paying for the date, right? So automatically,
in modern day society, yes.
So automatically, that man has to bring his value to you to that he is valuable enough to even take you at the beginning at his age right now, and he's younger than you. Let's argue that.
Okay, I don't have nothing to say to that. I have nothing to say to that.
Let's go. See, Sammy,
I don't have nothing to say to that.
But why did you do that? That's the question. Because look, you just made me look retarded in front of mad people now. You just basically you just did the defamation of character right in front of everybody live.
No, I didn't.
That's what you basically did.
Sammy.
That's what you did.
Oh my God.
Was she not kind of doing that basically? No, oh, Timmy, who do you provide for?
Who
was that, bro? What was that?
I did not.
Like I said, I let it slide.
Somebody else talk. Shawan, you can have the floor.
Judge right there saving your life.
I give you the floor, Shawan. Go ahead, Shawan.
You cover it.
Somebody else say something. Help me out here because they on my head.
Hold on. They can't nobody say nothing right now. They not saying nothing because everything that each one of y'all women, like I said, even with Shawan, with the economic value and all this, we can get our money up to where men are. Y'all keep talking about money. We are talking about value. Overall value. This has nothing to do with money. If a man and a woman, neither one of them have kids, who is more valuable to the earth? Who is more valuable to that house? The man is, because if y'all don't have no money in, it's going to take his hard work and his structure just to keep it together, to climb up on that roof, to do all that extra shit.
Sammy ain't climbing up on no roof.
Oh, you don't know, dear. You don't know.
Gilbert, you ain't getting up on no roof.
You don't know. Listen, Amber, I'm glad you got your glasses right now because you can see shit clearly a little bit. You know, I'm glad you got it on, but I'm gonna make it very, very clear.
I need to pass.
Hold on. You're not just gonna come at me and not make me clap back. It is what 8:49 in the morning. I will clap back at 8:49 in the morning. All right. You do not get the question.
Come on,
Gil,
Sam.
can you bring back the question? Bring back the question here. please.
Okay, I'm gonna put it on the screen. I'm gonna put it on the screen.
Put it on the
I'm
screen.
gonna put it on the screen.
She ain't have her glasses on.
There it is. There it is.
Who's more valuable without kids, men or women? That's the question. And all you've been doing this whole time is talking about yourself. And on top of that, coming after me. You tried that bullshit last week. I told you, because of those titties, you got away. But this time, you ain't getting away with shit. I'm coming after you this whole time. Men are more valuable without kids. You know why? Because at the end of the day, we bust our ass from the time we turn 18 all the way to we're fucking damn near dead. That's all we do. We bust our ass. And all you women talking about something, well, why can't he do this? Why can't he do that? Because we too busy busting our ass. We don't got time to deal with bullshit like that, all right? But no, it's women like you that make men like us say, fuck it. You know what? I'm going to get the most valuable thing ever. You don't want to know what the most valuable thing in 2025 for a man to have? Men, any men who
a woman that looks good. Now,
listen,
that's all y'all want. So shut up.
You had your chance to talk. You came after me, and you will not silence me. The most valuable thing, men watching. If you're not watching, watch this right now. You want to know what's the most valuable thing to have in 2025? I'll show you right now. It's this bad boy. You're gonna need this shit. All right, especially right now. You need this shit. Want to know what it is? Can you see this, Amber? What does that say? Thank you.
Hold on. What do it say, Amber?
Yeah, what does it say?
First of all, listen.
Now, what does it say? Now, answer the question. What does it say?
You act like
what does it say?
Have a passport.
What does it say?
So what you a passport?
What does it say?
What you gotta do?
Hold on.
Do what you gotta do.
Go ahead, Amber. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Amber. Got to do. Do what you gotta do. Don't nobody care about that. All I'm saying is, without you and some kids, I can get a lot of things done in my life. That's all I'm trying to do.
You're talking about you again. You're doing it again. You're doing it again.
Hey, so I'm valuable.
So listen. So Amber, hold on. I'm going to mute you to get this in myself. Amber, so once again, the only thing you're valuable to in the world with no kids is you. You keep saying it. You're not valuable to shit else. Nothing. That means you're not shit without kids because you keep talking about you. You don't help your man go out of town. You don't help your man do nothing. You don't help that man who put that passport. We talked about it earlier when Sarah brought it up. How many of y'all didn't help y'all man take trips? All y'all was like, well, I ain't did that. Hell no, I ain't paying that nigga to go out of town. Y'all only beneficial to y'all. Hold on. You want to say something, Lotus? I seen Lotus put her finger up. Hold on, Lotus. I'm gonna let you in. You've been quiet. Go ahead, Lotus.
I'm gonna have to agree with the men on this one. Without the kids, they are more valuable because they can look out for a plethora, for whole families. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to go with the men on this one. And I have kids. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. Sorry, ladies.
That's
Thank you for your comment, Lotus. And she gave a reason why. Hold on. That must be Shawan. That's Shawan stuff that's echoing. I had to cut her off.
That's not me.
That's not me.
It ain't nothing in my background. That's somebody else. I just came back.
But so, do y'all see how Lotus came on, gave her opinion, and she also gave her opinion why she felt men were more important and more valuable to the earth. Y'all, if you keep talking about you, you're only valuable to you.
Well, her fat ass in there with another nigga.
That's her nigga.
Go ahead, Aaron. You haven't commented. What's your comment, Aaron?
Oh no. My bad. I'm talking to somebody else.
All right, let me mute you back out. So, going back to what Lotus just said, Lotus gave a reason which side she fell on, but she also told you why she felt like that, of how the plethora of things that men provide. Every time the couple of y'all women say something, it's about you. Y'all seem self-centered. Y'all seem like you know, the world is revolving around y'all. You seem like y'all not gonna help or do nothing for nobody if you get more money, and it's gonna be fuck men and fuck everything because I'm making more money. That's the way y'all coming across. Now, if that's not what you saying, come with a different debate, because right now, y'all sounding real motherfucking selfish out here. I'm just saying. Come on with it. I got you unmuted too, Amber. Let's go.
So, are you telling me, because first of all, especially in this day and age, we have these conversations about 50-50 all the time, where men are saying, well, why can't a woman go 50-50? So why are y'all sitting here acting as if men just out here really providing this day and age? No, I'm not saying it ain't men out here providing.
Hold on. Let us answer. Let us answer. Hold on. You talking? I muted you. Let us answer that first part. Let us answer the first part. Sammy, you want to take the 50-50? Because I'd be glad to, or Aaron or me.
You got. I'll give it to somebody else because I think I said what I needed to say.
I'll be glad to take it because listen. If we are coming to you to see if you will go 50-50, that don't mean we don't have nothing. We are actually testing the water to see what kind of person you are, to see if I'm with you and something happened to me. Can you provide to make sure we keep it steady? Can you still take care of everything that I provide, not just for us and more in general? You know what I'm saying? When y'all take money out of the household, let's say to help y'all mama, if we got a fund together, and you say, and I am the bigger provider, we'll take that, and you say, okay, I need to go get my mama a refrigerator. Go ahead. If we going 50-50, you're still taking part of my money. I'm still helping provide for you and outside entities outside the home. A man is providing for everything. That's what I'm trying to get across here. A man isn't just providing for himself. A man provides for everything. I am here for the argument and the debate on this. Y'all cannot tell me y'all, and we keep saying us, we. There are two different conversations. We're talking about everything, y'all talking about y'all. So when y'all call this man a male chauvinist, it sounded like y'all female chauvinist because y'all only thinking about y'all. If y'all trying to say he down in women or women should be stuck in the rock ages, y'all down in men and saying, fuck y'all, we don't need y'all. We out the rock ages. Female chauvinists also. I am here for it. Let's go.
Yeah,
everybody is unmuted who want to say something.
I just want to point out that you ladies been using me as a punching bag over the last 2 calls.
Now he's
look, I have just come to look. I'm gonna say this, especially you, Amber. You got a big mouth. If you're gonna come at me,
no, you just want me to be
hold on. See, if you're gonna come at me, I don't care how big those nipples are. I'm gonna come right back at you. You know I don't give a shit. I'm gonna come right back at you, and I'll make sure you understand.
I don't care either.
Y'all would be a cute couple.
All I'm saying is, listen, Amber,
look, I don't care what Gilbert said. You are not doing what we're talking about. You are not providing because at a young age, men don't have that to do. So what are y'all valuable for when you ain't got it?
Look,
when you can only take care of yourself, what is your value when you can only take care of yourself? Because at a young age, y'all don't got it.
I'm prepared that I can build myself up. I don't have a woman like Amber telling me what I can and cannot do.
You got it. Whatever.
All I'm saying is, Amber, if you're gonna come at me, just know I'm gonna come right back at you. In the meantime, stay on topic. You keep talking about other things. Gil, again, put up the question.
Bam,
put it back up there because
Bam, what don't we got, Bam?
You heard what I said. You heard what I said.
No,
You
it
heard
was cutting
exactly
in.
what I said.
It was
Aaron,
cutting in and out.
You can go ahead and talk. You
It
heard
was
what I
cutting
said.
in and out. It
Aaron,
was
Oh,
cutting
okay.
in and out, honey.
so Aaron,
Huh?
let me ask you, Aaron, from what's on the screen, who's more value with or without kids, men or women, and why?
Who's more valuable without children? I'm gonna have to say a man. Why?
Now,
Uh,
tell, tell us why. Yes.
'cause we can provide more.
That's all y'all got.
We can
That's all
we
you
can get.
got is
All
to
you
That's
got is
provide.
pussy.
everything.
And when you can't provide, what are you
All you
valuable
got
to?
to
Why you say?
listen. We don't
Why you say
just
we can't
provide for
provide?
you.
It comes down to monetary value. Is that monetarily? Or what is that? What are y'all doing to
I'm able to.
provide this
I'm able
value?
to. Without dang on the kids being involved. Now I'm able to soothe your. I'm able to soothe your mind even better when you having a hard day, baby. You ain't got to come home and worry about kids. Damn, I done got the dishes done. I done folded the clothes. I done washed the clothes for us. They ain't going. Now I'm adding more value because when you, even if you're a parent, you still got to do that stuff. But now I can do it even more without a child. We don't have to worry about that part. You want to go on trips?
Hold that
Pay
thought.
the.
Do y'all see how he got ready to add in the trips and stuff like that? Because we are going to provide more. Mamie had her hand up. I'm gonna let Mamie say something. Go ahead, Mamie.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Well, I'll talk about my situation. So when I was married, my husband he paid the biggest bill in the house, which was the house note. So my part of that was I paid the utilities and I took care of the kids for the most part. But I also saved the money. He had the better job. He had everybody on his insurance. So he paid the biggest things, but like I say, I saved and when it was a rainy day, we had it. So I think it's whatever works for your household.
Okay, now take away the kids. Y'all keep adding the kids in. The question, you didn't even answer the question, Mamie. Who is more value without kids, men or women?
Well, I would have to agree
Now,
with Lotus. I would have to agree with Lotus then if you asking that.
okay, okay. And I was going to say that because the way you brought up your situation, if he did all that with kids, he can do more without kids, without y'all having
Yeah.
kids. So I was going to say that. I appreciate that comment. Appreciate it.
Mhm.
I'm
Who
gonna
want to
actually.
step in right there?
I wanna actually answer the question because I've been this whole time. I feel like I've been coming after him because trying to defend myself and so on. So let me actually answer the question. All right.
You
So
just a show.
listen, Amber, I love you too. Let me answer the question now. All right. So battle of sexes, who's more valuable without kids, men or women? It's got to be men. Now, everyone's talking about it from the men's perspective. Let's bring it into the women perspective for a sec. So women, right? Their value begins right around after puberty. That's when they're able to have kids and all that other stuff, right? Now, from let's just say she's 16, by the time she's from like 16 all the way till about 23, that's when she's at her best time for fertility, right? Studies have shown this. After she hits 23, that's when her fertility begins to decrease, right? Deteriorate, whatever you want to call it, right? That's why we don't have 50-year-old women making kids. That's impossible. Maybe one exception, maybe one or two exceptions. But generally speaking, women are most valuable from the time they're 16 to about 23, somewhere around there, right?
I said that before too.
They're the most valuable. Why? Because what's a woman's most valuable trait? The fact that she can have kids. That's the only trait that a woman has that a man does not have, is the fact that she can have kids and men can't.
Well, you saying that like it's not important, like it's not a big deal. That's a big deal because women go through a lot to even have a child.
I never
And
said it
that's
wasn't.
what they're put on. I would agree that that's what we're put on the earth to do, to bear fruit. So,
and I'm gonna say
don't
like
try
this.
to lower the value though.
I'm
It seems
not.
like you're trying to lower the value to me.
I'm not.
But he is,
That's
because he's a
exactly what it
chauvinist.
sounds like to
I'm
me.
not.
Because
See? Oh my God, I love it when you guys confuse my words. I did
He's
not
a
say that.
chauvinist.
we're
When did
not
I say that?
confusing your words. We're
Y'all
interpreting
gonna start
what
trying
you
to jump my
said.
new booty.
No, you. Anyway, whatever y'all provide as men, and I have yet to give my opinion. I only gave y'all what I talked to people and what they said. But whatever y'all provide as a woman, we multiply. So can y'all multiply what y'all provide? No. We are
What
the
do you mean by
multipliers.
multiply?
If you give us a seed,
What?
if you plant a seed inside of us, what do? We produce a baby. So we have multiplied.
And
If
guess
you
what?
give
And
us a
guess what?
bag, if
Guess
you
what?
give
What?
us a
Guess,
bag of groceries, we produce a meal.
Let Gilbert get what he gonna say.
hold on.
Oh, you need the semen. Oh, thanks, Gilbert.
Well, shit, I ain't even got to say it because we provided the semen. We provided the groceries. We did all that stuff, which means we were valuable in the beginning for you to be able to do these things.
And all I'm saying is
Do
that
you know what goes
and all
in?
I'm saying
You know
again,
what
which is
goes
what I said the
into?
other day, we need each other. Because without us, your semen means nothing. It's just some fluid in a sock.
The semen is
And
probably the
guess
most
what?
least valuable part. Hold on, because I will disagree with Hampton on the semen part. Because I ain't gonna lie, semen is probably ain't. You know what I mean? Let's be real here. However, you got to understand this. For you to even have a kid successfully without trouble, there's a system to it. You need to have men that can protect you, right? That's why fathers and husbands were so like valuable back then, right? Before feminism took over. It's because
Y'all are still
we
valuable.
made sure that
I
when you
know.
had
Thank you,
a
baby.
kid, nobody is there to fuck with you because that's your most vulnerable state. That's why men get very protective, especially when you have labor. Men get very, very protective. Why? Because that's your most vulnerable state. And if, let's just say, the saber-toothed tiger comes in and, you know what I mean, tries to fuck with you, guess what? We taking that motherfucker to the murder mat because that motherfucker's going to be dead. And that goes for any man
As you
that tries to
should.
invade our space. That goes for any man that tries to invade that space because that space is sacred. Before, females were taught to go out there and fuck everybody and anyone, we actually valued that little, that sacred space, you know what I mean? Which is your vagina. That was a sacred space because what came out of it was very important to us.
Let me say this too. And let me say this too. Going back to you saying, well, you make things multiply and everything. Of course you do, because we provide them. When back before kids were being put on earth, who was the leader? Man. When time evolved, who had to go out there and kill the animal for his lady? The man did. The man is always providing and brought back whatever is needed for the woman to do her job. He was always the most valuable one to bring back whatever is necessary. And that has gone on through the beginning of time, and it still goes on today. Y'all multiply the earth. And it goes back again. Y'all came from us. We were valuable. Y'all were put here as assistants. That's what y'all to do to
Listen.
make our lives easy. This is what I'm saying. So when we say
It's a man's
value with
world,
no
but it
kids,
wouldn't be nothing without a woman's touch.
and where did that touch came from?
I
It came
agree
from a
that I
man.
agree that I agree that men are the more valuable. That is my personal opinion. And I won't apologize about it. I won't take it back. Y'all are the more valuable.
You
That's
ain't got
my
to
opinion.
apologize.
Like I said, the information that I provided was because you put the question out there. I said, let me ask my coworkers what they think about this. And let me look on the internet and see
Because
what,
if you're looking at the
see
screen
what
right now,
statistics say. So that was my opinion based on how I feel, what I just said. Y'all are more valuable. We can't do anything without you,
and
but you
if you
can't
look at
do
the
anything
screen,
without us.
Well,
but
I
that's
disagree.
not the question of the day. See, this is what I don't like about women.
I answered the question. You
Y'all
said
always want to
who's
do
more
some
valuable
extra
without
stuff.
kids, men or
No,
women?
that's the only
Can
thing.
I
That's the
finish?
only
That's the
thing we
question.
cannot do
Can I
without y'all.
finish? Can I finish?
Go ahead, Big Mama,
Like I
baby.
said,
Go ahead. Go
y'all
ahead,
are
Smile.
more valuable. Y'all are when it comes to providing and all of that, okay? But we're also valuable in ways as well. We're more valuable emotionally because men are more emotionally
Sammy
detached.
said it.
I missed that. I put in
Here
the
we go.
comments, I
We're
said I
not
had a
talking
phone
about
call.
emotion.
I had a phone call, so I didn't, but no,
We are
we
not.
need that because we are your emotional side that God took to make us. That's why we're emotional beings. God took the emotional rib from you to create us. So y'all need that. Because
Why
some of
are we
y'all
talking about? Why are we talking about it? Why are we talking about
because
emotion? Why do women
value
always try
comes
to
in.
flip?
Value comes in more than just being able to, as a man, to
Hello,
provide. It's more than just
I'm
provision.
at work.
It's emotional stability. It's relatability. It's socialism. Okay, this is a
All of those
holistic
things
thing.
are 20th century inventions, by the way. What you just said right
Oh
there
my
is all
God.
20th
I'm gonna
century.
be quiet because I don't
Social
want to hear nothing you about to say.
emotional intelligence,
You
all that
turned
is
me off and shut me down right there.
Look, all I'm saying, look, what you're saying right now, that stuff did not even exist. You ask someone from the 1800s about emotions, you know he's going to tell you, shut the fuck up and get back to work, boy. That's what he's going to tell you back in the day. These days, we have taught men to be so emotional to the point where they don't even know how to control that shit. You over here worried about emotions. Man, we're not worried about emotions. We listen, and I hate to sound barbaric about it or whatever, or chauvinistic or whatever, anti-Semitic. Say whatever the fuck you want about me. But at the end of the day, as men, we need women for their sexuality. That's what we need women for. And women need men for their resources. It's not that complicated. You trying to go build roofs like fucking Amber over here, trying to build roofs and shit. We don't want that. We don't need it. We don't need it. And the only reason why that ever came to fruition is because fucking dudes in funny hat decided, hey, how can we tax two people at once? Oh, let's just get women into the workforce so we can tax them both, men and women. Yeah, that was the whole point of getting women into the workforce. It was not about freedom, because if it was about freedom, we would all be sitting out here in fucking Bugattis. But no, not everyone here is sitting in a fucking Bugatti. Why? Because it was like that to begin with. It was a setup. We got tricked. All of us, we got tricked into doing dumb shit. And now we got to pay up for it. We got to clean up the fucking mess. But it starts here.
And I'm just saying, I'm not being funny. This was a 50-50 subject, because women always want to say that, sometimes some of the subjects are biased. This was a 50-50 subject today. The men are winning today. And it looks like after a tie last week, the men are going to win this one today because not one person has actually came on here as a woman and said anything outside of doing for themselves. And women, I gotta say this, women, why when we get on any kind of subject, not just this subject, you always try to take it somewhere else. You always try to take it to subjects or conversation that has nothing to do with the topic. And not being funny, in arguments, debates, or when you disagree in a relationship, if you learn to just stick to the topics, everything can be taken care of during that communication. But it seems that y'all think because y'all pussy, which is very valuable, but sometimes you think it's not valued. We value y'all pussy. Let's just keep it what it is. We value y'all body. We do. But at the same time, your body does not provide for everything that men provide for to make the world, our lives, your lives, whatever it is, come up. Mainly think about y'all. Women are far more selfish, and their independence from being on the show itself, y'all independence stands out as me. That ain't what stands out for men. You don't hear us on here talking about me. Yeah, nigga, shit, I got more money. I'm out here buying me more cars. Yeah, I'm out here buying patio furniture. Yeah, I'm out here doing what I got to do around. No, you hear her saying we got to make more money. We got to provide more. I got to buy my girl what she wants. I got to make sure if she asks me to take her somewhere, I got some money. I got to make sure that I provide shoes for my feet and possibly feet around me to be able to get up and move. These are all the things that we provide for, and women are basically, for the ones that have been on here, have basically said that their money is for them, especially if they have no kids, because that is the subject, because the subject is, how are you more valuable? How are you more valuable if you have no kids and a man has no kids? You know, when you stick strictly to the subject, you will notice that the subject has to go other places because we do not entertain what y'all saying. We entertain on what the subject is.
He's right here. He's right here with us.
And by the way, we the
real
people,
talk. When I say real talk,
by the way, to the person commenting,
go ahead, Sammy.
Having 7 people on a live and only 1 like on a video, I just added 2 more, just so you know. So stop hating.
I appreciate that. Thank you. That's a great comment, we the people. You know, I'm supposed to give you a disclaimer, we the people.
What are they talking about?
Yeah.
Read my comment while you reading comments.
I am going to read both of. I'm going to put your comment. I've been going down the line, putting them on the screen, for real.
And I just want to point out, women, look, this is very unflattering, right? But I'm just going to say it. You're going to either die with 2 things. You're either going to die with kids or you're going to die with cats. Pick your poison. You want to die with kids or you want to die with cats? It's really that simple.
Or that little ass dog, Sammy, or that little ass dog.
Labubu. They want that Labubu. They're going to die with Labubu.
Yeah, you are a horrible person for saying that, Sammy. I resent
too busy getting
everything
these
that you just said.
Go to Maui, Wowie.
I resent everything that you just said. I said I resent everything that you just said. You are horrible for saying that. You are. And I'm not smiling or laughing. I resent what you just said. Because you just spoke something that was really, really a very ugly thing to say. I'm just gonna title it ugly because I can't say what I want to say.
And good, say it.
But I am very offended. I am very offended by that. No, I can't say it because of who I am. No, I can't say it because of who I am. So I'm not gonna say it.
Listen.
But that was very ugly what you just said. I'm gonna leave it at that.
It's ugly because it's true. Listen, you don't think I talk to different women out here? I talk to women of all ages. And the women who get older, who spent a lot of time overseas taking trips, at the end of the day, they're like, damn, I wish I had kids. Damn, I wish I would have had a husband. Damn, I should have done this. They live the rest of their lives in regret. Do you want to live the rest of your life in regret? Because at the end of the day, that's all I care for. I don't care if you hate me. I'm the punching bag. I already accepted that. I don't care. What I care about is, are you going to actually observe this and think about it? Think about what you're doing with your life choices. Because you out here doing whatever the fuck you want to do, that's fine. But that clock is ticking, that biological clock. And you women all know that biological clock is ticking. And when it's past that time and you can't have kids no more, guess what? Guess what's going to come after? Regret. So yeah, it's going to sound like I'm being an asshole, and good. I want people to listen, because that's the only thing that's going to get people listening is if I'm being an asshole. And that's what sucks at the end of the day. But we got to keep it real here. You're either going to die with kids or you're going to die with cats. Ain't nothing too complicated about that. Your life choices lead you to your life outcomes. And you can go ahead and blame men. Go ahead and call me a chauvinist. I'm already an anti-Semitic. Call me all that shit. I don't care. I don't care. Because at the end of the day,
if you're so valued as a man, then you wouldn't allow a woman to die without kids or cats, since you're so valuable as a man.
Okay. Because at the end of the day, I can't force my fucking dick inside a woman. You know what happens if I do that, especially in 2025? I'm going to go to jail and I'm going to get ostracized for the rest of my life. If I actually did that, that's retarded. Why would I can't force women to do anything? You as women have to come to that decision to go, you know what?
As a valuable man, you wouldn't have to force any woman to do anything.
Let me see.
If your value is as it should be, you wouldn't have to force a woman to do anything. All you would have to do is show up as a valuable man. Just show up.
Okay.
And not just show up, but close your mouth when you show up.
Okay. What I'm basically saying here, right? Because back then, for a man to be valuable, all he needed to do was work. Literally. Nowadays, since we allowed women to work, now men have to not only work, but work even more. So put it like this. If a woman doesn't work, she's going to value a man that wants to work, right? But if we already have a woman who works, guess what she's going to want? The CEO. That's the only way you can go. She's going to want the supervisor, the manager. She's at least a supervisor at minimum, right? Because he has a higher status than, like, let's just say a woman was a regular worker. Now, if a woman is in a management position, now it's over. She can only get with the CEO. Because the way
clearly you swim in a very shallow pool of women.
Hold on,
because all women don't want the CEO or the supervisor.
Some
of us women.
Hold on, Shawan. Let him finish yours. Let him finish yours.
Go ahead, Sammy. Something here. My conclusion is that at the end of the day, women value men for their resources. All you women saying, "Oh, you're talking about finances." Yeah, because at the end of the day, you won't even look at us if we don't have that shit. That's the thing.
All right, so I'm gonna let Shawan in. Go ahead, Shawan. Your comment right back.
Like I was saying, clearly you're swimming in a very shallow pool of women, because all women are not looking for those things. Okay. And of course, we do want a man that can provide, or that does have, I'm not even gonna say that can provide, but that has some substance of his own. Okay, because we all are trying to bring something to the table. We let you talk. So can I talk?
Hold on, let me mute you, Sammy.
No. Go ahead and mute me back. No. Let him talk because I'm done.
No, go ahead and finish. I muted him. Go ahead and finish, Shawan. I tried to let you speak. I muted him. Go ahead, Sammy.
Look, I don't mean to cut you off, but you're saying substance. What the fuck is substance? What is that? Can you please tell me what that substance is?
Okay. And I'm gonna pause you. Shawan, what is that substance? Because we all listening. What's the substance, Shawan? He's rebuttaling what you just said. It looks like you have shut her down. It looks like you have gotten under her skin and you have shut her down. Score one for the home team. That's all I'm gonna say. Go ahead. You back in there, Johnny Archer.
All righty. See, and that's why I'm Johnny Archer. Y'all calling me Sammy. Like, who the fuck is Sammy? I'm Johnny Archer, first and foremost. Look, and I don't look because I come off very harsh. Is because at the end of the day, I see men struggle every day. Okay, there are men out here who are genuinely struggling, and because men are struggling, women are also struggling too, right? It's just when women are young and in their 20s and they have their party years and they out there having them trips, go and get that Honolulu just to get that Maui Wowie. You know what I mean? When they out there doing all that dumb shit, they're not worried about what's going on in reality because they too busy having fun. But when they start hitting their 30s, 40s, and don't let them hit their 50s, that's when shit kicks in, and it kicks in rough. Listen, to this day, I know women who are in their 60s who are miserable. Literally, death to them sounds more valuable than living. Why would I want anybody to live that? I wouldn't want nobody on this call, even my worst fucking enemy. I wouldn't even wish that type of life on them. So when I have these conversations and when I sound very rough and very unflattering, yeah, good. That's a good thing. That means I hit something.
And I just want to add, the comment on the screen is from We the People. It says, women's struggle can be cured by a man. A man's struggle cannot be cured by a woman. That is a hell of a statement.
There you go. I love that.
We the People, that is a hell of a statement. If any woman would like to comment on that, please do, because I'm going to tell you, I agree with that comment. Now, y'all can call me out my name, male chauvinist and all that stuff too, but I'm going to read it again. It says, women's struggle can be cured by a man. A man's struggle cannot be cured by a woman. If that is true, can somebody say, I disagree, but please tell me why? Because I agree with that comment. I really, really agree with that. I'm listening for anybody to come in on that one. Anybody.
Well, I would like for that person to elaborate.
Okay, so We the People, Queen Moses says she would like you to elaborate on what you're saying. Now, what I can do is I can put the link on the screen if you would like to come in, or you can send a text out right now. That's exactly what you can do. Yep, you can do either or. So let me add the link to the screen real quick. If you would like to come in, because that is something that she's asking for. Yeah, that is something that she is asking for. All right. It should have popped up on the screen now. And also, I want to thank We the People. If you have any other ways to provide me with to get more viewers, I'll take them. But in the process, here is the link if you would like to come on. Queen Moses would like you to elaborate on this statement that you made right here, where it says women's struggle can be cured by a man. A man's struggle cannot be cured by a woman. Let me see. We the People said, laugh out loud, putting me on the spot. Yes, that's what we do on here. For those that don't know, and why you on the spot, should I give them a regular disclaimer, everybody?
Yes.
So they also said, We the People, they say simple. We all are listening, and we waiting for that. So, and here is your disclaimer, we the people. I know you are new to the page, but everybody new that comes to the page gets a disclaimer. So, if you are coming to the page, hold on. They came back real quick. Hold on. Let me see. We the people says, told my mother I cried once as a 35-year-old man, and I got questioned as if I wasn't allowed to have emotions. Hey. So I guess that's in response to your question, Mamie, of this right here. Women struggles can be cured by a man. A man struggles cannot be cured. Let me put it back on the screen. The response to that was, I told my mother I cried once as a 35-year-old man, and I got questioned as if it wasn't allowed to have emotions. And they also said, let me add in the next comment. So I do what I've always needed to do, hide it and go back to being a strong black man y'all think have no problems with current society. So that's in response to you, Mamie. Do you have a response for that? I'm going to unmute your mic also, Bam. And yours also, for those that want theirs unmuted.
That's a mother and son situation. I thought we were speaking of like husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, something like that.
Go ahead, Sammy. I see your hand up.
But that proves the point even more. That's a mother and son. That's the closest bond. Literally, the son was in the mother's womb. That's the closest thing you can ever get to a man and a woman, right there. Because
but that's their personal relationship.
So
that's their personal.
Hold on. The fact that he can't even be emotional around his own mother should tell you that women and men have different ways of being emotional. I would argue that men are more emotional than women, except that we also have systems in place to keep that in control. That's why you ever see a crash out, a man who's a crash out, yeah, it looks like hell, but every one of us as a man has that in us, except we know how to control that.
And we the people just said it in his text. He says, it's the closest bond. I'm trying to illustrate a point. That's what Sammy was saying. Sammy understood exactly. Men have to cry in the dark because y'all look at us as we soft, or like y'all, like he said, he's not a simp, or y'all look at us like this nigga weak, because he is giving off tears and things like that, or he ain't gonna be able to be strong enough for both of us. But when y'all cry, going back to what we the people said, we can dry y'all tears, but y'all look at our tears completely different. If we want to lay our head on y'all's shoulder and cry to y'all, it's like y'all taking care of y'all little kid. If y'all lay on our shoulder, we taking care of our woman. That's what I believe we the people are saying, and Sammy is saying, because we don't have a chance to be emotional. And when we are emotional, y'all become somewhat emotionally detached from us because we look weaker to y'all in that moment, like we cannot get y'all through that. We the people, this was their comment when I just said what I just said. He said spot on.
Right. And I want to point out another thing too, right? Because men and women have different default emotions. What do I mean by that? Women, when they go through some type of hardship, their default emotion is to cry. That's their default. That's why you'll see a woman crying, but she's not really sad. It's just that she has to get something out of her chest, right? Whereas men, our default emotion is anger, right? That's why we have boxing gyms. We have gyms in general, right? Regular gymnasiums, because in a way, they're a place for us to express our emotions, right? It's not that men can't cry, okay? If our mother died right now, if every man's mother died right now, 99% of them would cry. And we're not saying that, oh, you shouldn't cry because your mother died. That's wrong. Of course you can cry. But the problem with today's standard of crying is that men are taught to just cry on demand, to just cry whenever. And that's the problem. Not that men can't cry, but men shouldn't make crying their default emotion. Why? Because that's a woman's default, number one. And number two, a men's default is anger. And that's it. That's all I have to say.
And I'm gonna tap onto that just a little bit, Sammy, because I agree. Because women build houses up, men tear houses down. Because destruction and anger and getting off, that breath of fresh air to knock down something is how we release. We release by destruction because that's the way we're built, And when we shed tears, our tears look different to y'all. We shedding the same tears that y'all shed. But because we are men, our tears are looked at and viewed differently, which means we don't show ours. And when we do, y'all look at us a different way. And that's why we have to hide our emotions. Most men cry alone. Most men cry when nobody else is around. Most men want to cry to somebody. Most men find one of their boys to let this stuff off to, because another man completely understands a man's tears when the rest of the world never will, when the whole world understands the woman's tears. And that's unfair. And that's what we the people are saying. That's what we the people are saying. And that's what Sammy is getting across. And even right then, our tears are valuable. Our tears are valuable because it's showing emotion, as y'all say, just like y'all, but it's also showing a sign of weakness, which means it's either increasing our value or decreasing. Your value will always be the same when tears fall. Anybody want to chime in? I'm all for it because this is real good. This is real good because let me put the banner back up there. Yes. And this, if two people are crying in the house with no kids, a man and a woman is crying in the house with no kids, who is going to be looked at as the weaker one? I'm asking. Who's going to be looked at as the weaker one?
It's going to be the man.
It's going to be the man. So when y'all keep bringing up emotion, we have to hold our emotions and cry alone to be valued. Because if we cry in your presence, we're devalued. Because the first thing you go and say to somebody, damn, girl, my man cried on me today. We don't run off and tell our boy our girl was crying. We be like, she was on that bullshit again. Because y'all do it all the time. Am I right, Sammy?
Oh yeah, 100%, man. Don't listen. Oh man, and that today's age, man, us men, we make that mistake a lot. We do tend to cry to women, and we're shown real quickly that when we cry in front of a woman, that's your ass. That's the end of the relationship right there. Because she's gonna go right to find another man who doesn't cry. So all this, ladies, with all due respect, you're telling us that we need to be more emotional, this and that. But at the end of the day, if we even show an inch of fucking emotions, that's it. That the relationship is over. So it doesn't make sense for women to tell us to be emotional. I will say this though, they do want a specific man to be emotional, but that same man also makes her pussy wet.
That's the difference between dealing with a woman and a little girl.
That's not, see.
But you tell me what's your difference, Shawan?
A little girl will go running and telling everything. A woman is going to sit there and she's going to allow that man to release, and she's going to appreciate every single tear that he drops, and she's going to listen to everything that he's saying and what he's not saying, and she's going to create accommodations, and she's going to create a safe space for him to always feel like and know beyond a shadow of a doubt that he can release anything to her at any given moment, and she will
So
continually
let me.
value him.
Mhm.
Well, it's amazing because like We the People was on the screen right now. And he's saying if you cry in her presence, you lost value. Why do
I can't
y'all
hear you
think men
because
feel like
it's
this?
break. I
If
didn't hear
it's
nothing
so
you said
easy
because
to
it
cry.
broke up. You broke up. I couldn't hear nothing you said.
Okay. Don't worry about it. Okay, so what I said was on the screen right now, We the People says if you cry in her presence, you've lost your value. My question is, why do women only believe what y'all think want to hear and not listen to what we say? If all us men are saying the same things, that means y'all women have given us a reason not to believe that we can be weak or vulnerable around y'all. Why do you think that, Shawana? Why do you
That's
think
why.
us men think like this?
That's why I said that's the difference between dealing with little girls and dealing with women. Little girls do just what you said, what you just said, and what Sammy said. Women, again, are hearing and listening and making accommodations and creating the proper space for you to be the man that you are and to build you in whatever ways that we can in
Oh,
those areas that
could
you're
I,
crying about.
could I ask a question?
You can't ask me
Go ahead,
nothing.
Sammy.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you anyway. Would you do that for a man that doesn't get you wet, or for a man that gets you wet?
I would do that for any man that feels safe enough or confident in me enough to trust me enough to share what's sacred to him. Because men don't just share with anybody.
Mhm.
And I've had lots of men to share and be vulnerable with me just on a friendship tip. And no, it didn't take for him to get me wet between my legs. That's immaturity right there. What you
Mhm.
talking about?
Okay,
Everything ain't got to be about getting you wet in your panties.
it actually is. And those little
Grow up,
girls,
Sammy.
hold on,
Grow up,
Course
Sammy.
not.
hold
Grow up,
on, hold
Sammy.
on. Let me
Grow up, Sammy.
make my point, because I got a point to this. I ain't just gonna say shit that came out my ass now. So I got a point. Let me speak. Those little
Go ahead.
girls, right? And go to, yeah, I like We the People. Most girls don't become women until they got 2 kids, though. I like his comment. You know why? Because a woman was once a little girl, as you may quote it, right? And let's just put it like this, girls who are like between 18 to 22 or 23, they would be considered little girls, right? And not women because they immature, this and that. Yeah. Guess what? At the same time, that's also when they're at their best fertility. That's when they can have kids the best. That's why you ever seen one of those teenage mothers? You ever seen the kid of a teenage mother? The kid is so healthy, beautiful. He could probably already walk by age 2.
He
Why?
should.
Exactly.
Age 2.
But you want to know why? Because it came out of a woman who had a kid at her peak fertility. We don't want no woman from no 30, 40-year-old woman. I'm sorry. We're just going to point that out there. We don't want our first kid with a 4-year-old woman, right? So we're going to, like you said, we're going to little girls, right? Because you're talking about them like they should be ashamed of themselves. Women are women. There's no, little girl versus woman. There's only women. That's it. There's only women, okay? And it stages to a woman. There's the little girl phase, right? What I call the party years, right? Then there's what's after that, right? But what I'm more concerned about in this particular conversation is the girls between 18 to 23. Why? Because they're the most valuable women out of the whole marketplace. Because without them, we wouldn't be having healthy kids.
Let me say something when you get finished. Let me know when you're done.
Ooh.
I'm about done, but that's really what I wanted to say. Because at the end of the day, like y'all worried about all these little girls. Like, no, they are women too. So don't shame them.
All right, go
First
ahead,
of all,
Shawan.
first of all, clearly you missed everything that I said, because when I say little girl, I'm not referring to a 18, 19, 20, 22-year-old. It could be a 60-year-old girl with a little girl mindset. So let's get it straight and let's not get it twisted. Just because you 60 and 50 years old don't make you a grown woman. You have to have a mindset. Okay? Grown woman is a mindset, not an age.
Okay. And all I have to say is that easier for a woman to have a grown woman mindset when she's, I don't know, having 100 dudes talking to her every day? Or is it easier for a woman who ain't got much dudes talking to her? That's what I'm trying to say. Because ain't no woman who got options gonna be no grown woman.
Go ahead, Shawan.
Whatever she wants to do.
You know what? It's pointless talking to you.
You can't change my mind.
Because
I see that.
because you're extremely immature.
Mm-hmm.
As mature as you think you are, and that's in your own head, you believe that you are this super genius and whatever you think you are, sweetheart, you are extremely
Listen,
immature.
I
You
think
are
I'm special
very
first
immature,
and
and
foremost.
your
Smarter
mindset
than
has
anyone else out
determined.
here, bro.
See, just because the fact that you're over talking me and not allowing me to say what I'm saying shows your level of immaturity.
I muted him. I muted him. Go ahead.
You are very immature. All I've heard you talk about since you've been on here is how uh getting somebody's panties wet and how you only go after certain types of girls and all this kind of stuff. You're very shallow. You have no substance, because substance goes beyond what somebody looks like or
Mm-hmm.
how wet you can get them. It ain't
Mm-hmm.
about that. It ain't about how she can perform oral sex on you or you can do it on her and all that kind of stuff. It goes beyond that. She could be the most unattractive person in the world and have more to give you or anybody than the most beautiful woman that you ever seen in your life. But you wouldn't look at her because your mindset is only focused in one direction. That's immaturity. So, like I said,
All
with
right.
all due respect, grow up.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna let Sammy back in. Good comment. Go
Okay,
ahead, Sammy.
I think we must have mistaken my words yet again, because I never said that's the only thing out there. Okay, I might have said, yeah, pussy's the only thing we really care for, but that's because that's the initial phase. I'm talking about initially. When a man and a woman find attraction, it's usually through looks. Okay, all this other stuff you're talking about comes with time, right? But if, like, for example, for a woman, if she ain't already wet for the dude that she's looking at, she ain't gonna care to do all these other things you just described to me. That's why I'm pointing that out, because you're telling men, oh, it don't matter this and that and the third. Oh, you're telling, oh, it don't, oh, she could be the ugliest girl. Look, you could tell somebody all that, but when they go out there into the real world, the actual real world, not with this lady over here saying, I forgot her name already. Damn, my brain. See, look, and another thing too, I ain't the smartest and brightest person ever. Trust me on that one. But the whole point I'm trying to make here is that when a woman goes out there into the real world and a man goes out there into the real world, all this stuff that you're talking about goes out the window. All people care about in the initial phase, initially, is the looks. That matters more than anything. Why you think women in high school go for men who play football? Because they usually brolic. They usually got it. They usually, you know what I mean? They got the looks in check. Why you think the dude goes for the woman that looks very pretty? Because that's the initial attraction. Nobody just chooses, oh yeah, I'm gonna go for this ugly person. Oh, I'm gonna go for this weak guy. Nobody chooses that. That's not how this works. Okay? Maybe past a certain point, right? When you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, maybe, yeah. That's when that stuff kind of matters more, you know, the personal stuff. But we talking about people who are at their peak fertility, women in particular, because all they care about while they in their
That's the
peak
first
fertility
time you said
is
something that I
who's the
agree
best
with.
looking dude and who can give me the most money. That's all they care about. So you talking like, see what you're saying. I'm not saying what you're saying is not true. What I am saying is that matters more past a certain stage. See what I'm saying? We got to talk about the initial stage because that's where all the sexy shit goes on. And the sexy shit is just as important as the non-sexy shit.
Hold on.
Did I lose her?
The first time you said something that I agree with
I don't know.
is
And what
when
was
you
that?
said the initial is what are we looking at? Because yes, we look for eye candy. So we agree on that. But you can have all the eye candy in the world, and then you get that eye candy and take it home and figure out you got a bag full of tricks.
And that's why we don't just go for one piece of candy, dear. We go through a lot. We go through the Twix. We try out Twizzlers. We try out Tweets. Try out all this other stuff. We try out
And to go
all
back to what you said earlier, Gilbert, he didn't shut me down. I chose to be quiet. I made a decision, not a choice, to be quiet.
Shut you down.
I chose my battle, and that wasn't one.
Listen, you're not fighting me. Stop fighting me. You're fighting the wrong person. You're not. Why are you fighting me? Don't fight me. Same for you, Amber. I know you're looking at me kind of crazy right now. Don't fight me. At the end of the day, this isn't my words. This is how it works out there. Okay? And if you want to go out there and make those mistakes that a lot of these women are trying to tell you to make, then go for it. Have your ass handed to you. But I ain't going to say that because I ain't like that. I wouldn't want somebody to get hurt because trust me, as a man, when we get hurt, it hurts really badly. And it makes us do crazy shit.
Facts.
I missed what was said because it just keeps kicking me out and bringing me back in. So I missed what was said.
What I'm trying to say is, at the end of the day, men are more valuable than women without kids. That's it. That's the topic for today. Men are more valuable than women. That's it. You cannot tell me otherwise. You just can't.
I never tried to tell you otherwise. I just simply said that's what other people had to say. I agree with that. I agree that men are more valuable.
Right, but do you understand how that
But
works?
I also agree that women are valuable as well. We all have our own set of values. And
But
I
nobody's
placed the
saying that.
I placed the comment in there, a whole statement. I don't know if you got a chance to read it or not. It's like a long text alert.
Well, I got them right
Did
here.
you read it?
You know what?
Bottom line, read it.
It says, bottom line, neither men nor women are inherently more valuable without kids. Their type of value shifts. Men may gain economic and lifestyle freedom. Women often gain equality. Now I'm gonna stop right there. even in your statement, even in your text, I'm gonna go straight to what you just said. Let me say it again. Bottom line, neither men nor women are inherently more valuable without kids. The type of value shifts. Then you say Men gain economic and lifestyle freedom. That's two things. Then you say women often gain equality, which means we are more valuable in your text because we gain two things. Y'all only gain one thing.
I said, but what did I say? Y'all are more valuable.
Yes,
But
you
we
did.
have,
You
but
That's
also
we
not
have
what your
told me.
value as
hold
well.
on. That's not what your text say. See, look, what you're saying
Oh
right now.
my God. There you
See, hold
go.
on. See,
I just
look,
gave
no.
you
What
two
you're
compliments.
saying,
You can't
look,
accept
you
it. You're not
moving like a
satisfied.
chameleon. You moving like a chameleon right now. No offense, no disrespect. You moving like a
Are you
chameleon.
seriously saying
Yes,
that?
I'm being dead ass. I'm being dead ass. Because you saying,
Oh my
on
God.
one hand, look, your text says neither man or woman inherently more valuable.
You
without
stuck on women gaining equality, ain't you?
Oh hell yeah! Of course I'm stuck on that.
I figured
And then
that's
you
what was
say,
gonna get your attention. But guess
oh, of
what?
course he was.
Guess what?
Listen,
Get off
maybe
of it
he do
because it ain't
something.
because it's not what you think it is. It's not the level of equality that you think that it
listen.
is. So get
Let
over
me be the
yourself.
first
Get
man.
over yourself. Get over yourself. Get over yourself. And whatever you get ready to say about being the first man, I promise you, out of 55 years, you ain't gonna be the first, bro.
But I'll be the first to tell you today that
You
shit ain't
you
true.
ain't.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
You ain't.
All right? Because
You
when
ain't.
you say, look, because
You
let me
ain't.
point out. Hold on. Let me point out
Listen,
your
listen.
contradiction.
Take
Let me
the
point
take
out
the
your.
point. Take the points. Take the points
Oh, listen, I already gave
and
you
be
the point.
satisfied.
I don't want to take.
Okay,
Listen,
that
listen.
I have came and that I have agreed long before you came on
No,
here.
you haven't.
And
Look, it doesn't look. Neither men nor women are inherently
listen,
more valuable.
listen, young
What do
man.
you
I
mean?
waited for
What
you
do
to
you
get on here so I could talk. I
No,
waited
Yes,
for
she
you
did. She did.
because I thought you was gonna add some value to this conversation. And you added shenanigans and drama
because
and
I'm trying to point out what you
mess.
just said.
Just mess.
Because I'm pointing out what you're saying. You're saying
Mm-mm.
everything that
Mm-mm.
you're saying. Look, it
Mm-mm.
sounds nice. It sounds
Mm-mm. Sammy.
go ahead.
Sammy, I got one
Go ahead.
question for you.
Put
I
me,
got
put
one
me
question for
on
you,
my mouth.
Sammy.
Throw me in the back of the van. You will not ever hear me talk some bullshit. Actually, you will. You will hear me talk some bullshit.
You
But
talking it now.
exactly. But at the end of the day, I'm leading it to some facts. What you're saying is one thing. What you're texting is another thing. That's what I'm
I didn't
pointing
text
out here.
nothing different than what I said. I said men are more valuable, period. We're valuable as well because we gain certain things
That's a
that
certain point.
we gain certain things that we never had. We gain equality, not being equal with men, because we'll never be equal with you all. I don't want to be equal with a man because I am a woman. I'm the soft side. I don't want to be equal with a man. I don't want to be looking masculine and having to do masculine things. Absolutely not. That's why I work in an office and not a plant. Okay.
Tell it to
Not
this one
saying
right
nothing
here
is
that's on the phone.
bad about plant workers, but I'm not trying to be muscular and all of that. I'm trying to be cute.
Tell
Okay.
it to Amber right there. She need to hear that more than because she's not listening to me. So she'll probably listen to you when you say,
Listen, and you're not gonna come for Amber like that either.
"Oh, I will.
Because
Oh, I
I'm my
will."
sister. Because I'm my
If
sister's
somebody
keeper.
punches me, that's it.
I'm my sister's
You
keeper.
ever had a hot pack? Once you activate the hot pack, it is hot as hell. That's what I am. I'm a hot pack right now.
You just like Amber, and you don't know how to approach her because you came off the wrong
Oh
way.
shit.
Of
Oh
course.
shit.
Of course, I'm gonna come off the wrong way. That's the point. Because none of this shit is supposed to be
And you
viral.
like the way she talked to you.
Yeah, sometimes. Look, as I said, we all know why I let Amber slide. Okay.
Sammy,
You have to say it.
Sammy, sweetheart,
Yes.
I waited for you to come on here because I thought you was gonna do something different. But Sammy, ¿qué pasa?
Hey, that's racist right there. See, look,
No,
now I got something on you.
no.
See, look.
You know
Look,
what that means. You know what that means. You know what que pasa means. Don't play with me.
What do you mean?
Que pasa means what happened. Come on, bro.
What happened? Listen, all I'm saying,
it's not racist because I have a Puerto Rican heritage, so it's not racist.
I know, but I'm just playing around. You know,
read my name.
If you really think I'm taking this serious, like, okay, maybe I'm not taking this as serious, right? And I do apologize, Mr. Straight Up, for making this more shenanigan
Look,
than it needs.
let me stop you right now.
He
There are no
shenanigans
apologies
himself.
ever to the host of my show. There is no apologies
And I
ever
can't hear what
on
he's
my
saying.
show for you speaking. For you speaking the way you want to speak, there are
I
never
can't
no
hear nothing
apologies
he's
on my
saying.
show. Say what you want to say.
All right, there you go. 'Cause, at the end of the day, listen, not everybody got the longest attention span. If we had a civil conversation, there'd be people leaving this call right away. So you got to add some spice to it. All right. Now, speaking of adding spice, I don't know why Amber over here is still on the phone. That's very disrespectful. You need to jump on this call instead of talking on that phone. You know what I'm saying? You got to jump back on this call. There you go. Look how I'm moving back.
Yeah.
I missed everything you said, Mr. Hampton.
No, he was calling out Amber. He said
No,
on the
I
screen right
missed
now,
what
when we the people say, he was talking to Amber. Women can be equal to men. We lack a second X chromosome. If anything, men are a handicapped species. I don't understand your statement right there, we the people. If somebody can decipher what he's trying to say right there, y'all let me know.
What he's saying is y'all need us just as much as we need y'all.
Okay, and I might not get it exactly right with what we the people is trying to get at, but I could kind of connect it to something that's related to that. And it's the fact that at the end of the day, right, and I got this from Rollo Tomasi, shout out to him. He's the guy that has a lot of this information down packed, but he said something along the lines of this: men are the disposable sex. Women are the preserved sex. Right? What does that mean? That means at the end of the day, at any time, a man could just die. Right? From war, from natural disasters, right? That's why a lot of the responsibility is given on us, because at the end of the day, we can go out there. We have the physical capabilities of handling life, literally, mentally, physically, you name it. Men can handle it. And if we have to die, us as men, because we have testosterone, we're willing to do that. Because that's us. That's just how we are as men. We don't have any real reason other than to protect our people. That's just how that is. Whereas women, on the other hand, are the preserved sex. That's why you see more women live than men. Yeah, because most women ain't out in the field the way men are. That's just how that is. So, about the whole genetic, because I think we the people is getting more into genetics. And, there's things that play into that stuff too. But just looking at it from a general statement, men are the disposable sex and women are the preserved sex. That's why throughout history, women have always been protected by men. Because at the end of the day, they were the incubators of the next generation. Without women, there'd be no kids. So that's why many cultures and tribes protected women. Why? Because at the end of the day, they held the portal to the next generation. Without that portal, that particular tribe would go extinct.
All right.
I hope I made sense, we the people. If that's what you were trying to get at, I think you probably was trying to get more into the genetics side of things.
Yeah, so here's a comment that y'all can't see by Queen Moses. So she says biological value, reproduction. Biologically, women are essential for the continuation of the human species. Every person is born from a woman, and even with modern technology like IVF, a woman's body is still required for gestation and birth. Genetic bottleneck in population studies, one woman can reproduce far fewer offspring in a lifetime than one man can, making each woman's reproductive potential more valuable for survival of the species. Maternal influence, women provide that. So that's what Mamie had to say. That's a comment that y'all can't see, you know, and y'all are essential because no one ever said anything about y'all weren't valued. That we know y'all value, but what Sammy is also saying is y'all value still comes from between your legs, and that is not a shot at y'all. That is where it starts at. He's not saying that men are just superior to y'all and everything. Y'all have what we cannot do. We can't make water. We can't make babies. We can't do that. We can't go buy no pussy off the shelf. We can't do that.
You can today
So-
on Michigan Ave.
Shut your ass up. Let me mute you.
Y'all act like y'all can buy it off the shelf the way y'all be treating us.
No, y'all are the ones that can buy it off the shelf in different sizes, whether it move, where it's different colors. Y'all can buy whatever y'all want off the
They
shelf,
make them
but
for y'all now. They make them for y'all. They do everything that we're
listen,
capable of doing, except
let
talk
me tell
back.
you something. And guess what? It sounds good. It sounds good, but they don't make what y'all got. Let me keep it straight, and let's
They
keep that
trying.
100. See
They
how your
trying.
rebuttal has no. See how your rebuttal has no references or bearing on my thought because I know your comparisons to things that are sexually provided in different forms are nowhere near what they are even in 2025. We would have to go buy a whole Andrea 3000 from a Chinese person to have somebody, and if it starts talking, it's gonna malfunction. No disrespect.
Like I said, like I said, point proven. Why you playing? You
So
already know.
your value is very, very high because of reproduction. But when it comes to value to the earth and everything outside of reproduction, we do way more to provide. The key word is provide. And we even provide the seed for you to have birth, for you to for your pregnancy. Our provisions don't stop where it's right at money. It doesn't. But when the earth was getting built up, it was being built by manpower. It's been built by manpower the whole time. Everything. And our value, if everything started over today with a man and a woman, while she's pregnant, if he impregnates her the next day after everything disappeared, is one man and one woman. What does he have to do while she's pregnant? He has to go out in the world and start providing food. He has to start building a little hole in the ground to lay the baby down in. He has to go get some leaves to cover the leaf. He has to do everything to start over while the woman is just providing for that baby. So I'm not saying it to be funny. I'm saying it to say that we provide beyond what comes out of our body. The majority of what y'all provide is what comes from your body. Y'all can argue what I just said, but I don't ever believe you would ever win that argument because anything that comes to building, finances, you've already said it that economically, y'all are, if you don't have a woman doesn't have a kid, she's almost at a point where a man is, which means she still hasn't caught that man, which means that he is still, I'm not going to say above her, but his finances will still stand out more than hers will, and the position that he's in. There will never be equality, and the earth was built up by a man. Personal opinion, y'all can argue it, y'all can debate it, but that's personal opinion. I'm going to take the comment on the screen right now from We the People. Case closed. From a scientific standpoint, women is most valuable. But from a societal look, men are holding the whole reality up. If men stop trying, this reality dies. I like that comment. I like that comment.
Okay.
I like
Okay.
that comment. I will actually read that one again. I like that comment. It says, case closed. From a scientific standpoint, women is most valuable. But from a societal look, men are holding this whole reality up. If men stop trying, this reality dies. I'm gonna have to agree with that and give another one towards the men's side. No disrespect, ladies, but the majority of ladies have also given it to the men today, and the men have made valid points. No disrespect to the women, but y'all points have centered around y'all and y'all vaginas. Like, here we go. But I'm gonna say it again. Y'all arguments were centered around y'all benefiting and y'all vaginas, which is not an overall value of helping everything that goes with life be provided. I'll accept anything y'all got coming for me right there. I definitely will. Because this has been a great comment. A great section. A great chime in for those that we see, don't see. And thank y'all. Because that's where we are right now. I'm thanking y'all. I'm thanking y'all a whole lot. Thank you, Sammy, for taking my text and saying, oh shit, my boy Mr. Straight Up called me. Let me get over here real quick.
Listen, I
They
almost crashed
asked
on
for
the
you
freeway.
too, Sammy.
I was crashed on the freeway trying to get to the call, man. I was like, oh shit. You texting me telling me to jump in the call? People need me? Ah, shit. Damn, I had to turn my car into a fucking time. But it was great being on the call, y'all. And listen, all the women. Oh, I was just gonna say to all the women. I was just gonna say to all the women who felt some type of way about this. Listen, it ain't that serious at the end of the day. All I'm pointing out is what happens in reality. Okay, I don't pull this shit out my ass. I see people who go through these things, and I make comments on them. Why? Because I don't want everybody to go through that type of stuff. I don't want people to die with cats. Okay. So even though it sounds harsh when I say that, at the end of the day, if you don't look at where you're heading, it's gonna end up in that direction. So what were you gonna say, Mr. Straight Up, before I interrupted you, man?
No, you fine. So this is what I'm gonna do for the ladies that are still on here right now. I am going to give you a chance for next Thursday's Battle of the Sexes. What topic would y'all like me to have next Thursday for Battle of the Sexes? I want to put this in y'all hands today. I want to put, because today was an even subject, even though the men won today. But I want to put it in your hands. So you can't say I came up with something again. What would you like me to have the subject on for Battle of the Sexes next week? I got my pen out, look. And I got my
texted you
pad.
some stuff. I texted you some stuff about 5 o'clock this morning.
We want to hear. Don't have me going through my phone. You on here right now. Everybody can hear. So you could be like, that ain't what I text you. That ain't what I text you. No.
It's no way to misunderstand what I said.
Yes, it is. Because I was just on the phone with it. I was just on the phone with you yesterday, and you misunderstood what my text was. So
no, that's because you graduated out of Mr. Gilliard's class.
No, we graduated from the same school, nigga, same year, nigga.
And you was in Gilliard's class, and I wasn't.
and you was in detention with J-Mo, nigga. Anyway,
whatever. I was.
Nah.
I was, because I was a little troublemaker.
So now I'm listening, ladies. This is your opportunity, because I let y'all know last week what it was going to be about, to give you a whole week to prepare. What would y'all like next Thursday's Battle of the Sexes to be? And fellas, I'm open for y'all's too, but I want the ladies to give me one. Give me one of the things that you text me. Look back through your phone right now and tell me exactly what you text me. And that's what we're going to do.
I'm
This
looking.
is what we're going to do. Yeah, this is what we're going to do. I want to see. Yes, because
Okay, so
I
a
don't want
couple of
y'all to
things.
think.
It's a couple of things. Who is it harder? Who has it harder in dating, men or women?
Hmm.
Don't let me come on this week.
Women.
And
Don't say
what
necessarily.
ages are better, men or women?
Hold on. You
Who's
got
more
to give up. You got to give up a little more clarity on that last one.
okay? Physical appearance, social status, and how aging affects desirability and respect.
Okay, so how do you want me to ask the question so I can write it down exactly how you want it?
I text it to you.
Okay, I'll take that. I just want see you don't even know what to say. See, that's what I'm talking about.
No,
You don't even
I know. It's just too much for me to be saying to you for you to write down. I know you came out of Gilliard class, so I know you can't
look,
write that fast.
look. Don't be trying to give me no whole damn manuscripts to have on the screen. Our face is gonna be this little because you done gave me 15 damn paragraphs for one question. Make it quick, make it simple, nigga. We the
Listen,
people says the next battle should be emotional
if you not a
intelligence.
woman, if we the people ain't a woman, he need to hold his comment.
Yeah, we know he ain't a woman.
So
Can't act right
you
quick.
are excused
We
from
the
this
people.
conversation.
You don't get a right to say it's women only.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
That's right.
yeah. I'm playing with you.
So
I
just
just
say,
asked the question.
so to that who ages better, just say who handles midlife crisis better, men or women.
Oh man.
Okay, so who handles? I'm writing it down. Midlife
Midlife,
crisis.
say it slow.
Yeah, she trying to be
Crisis
funny.
better.
Better. Now
And you use
we
a
are going to
question mark,
ask
not a
you.
period.
Yes, we are going to ask you. I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you this ahead of time. What we are going to ask when you say midlife crisis, what do you mean? Because that's what we are
Oh,
going to ask you because you wasn't
so
capable enough of adding that
no,
in for us to
no, baby. I don't get it twisted. I got you right here. Don't get it twisted. I'm always prepared. I might act like it
come
sometimes.
on,
I'm
nigga.
not, but I'm
Come
prepared.
on, nigga. Come on,
My name
nigga.
is my name is Miss Taylor. Anita, if you friendly.
And Miss
Miss
Rita,
Jackson,
Jackson,
if
if
you're
you
people
nasty.
on
nasty.
next
Bring
week,
it.
man. We need
Okay.
Rita people on next week, man. If you got time, brother, come on. Man. We need you here.
So as it relates to the midlife crisis, we're talking about physical appearance. Physical is spelled
Okay.
PH, not with an F.
Okay.
Social status
Okay.
and how aging affects desirability and respect.
Oh shit. Yeah. I'm looking forward to this already.
So that's one topic. Well, that's two I just gave you.
Hold
You want
on.
another one?
Can it be
Oh,
something
because
that
we're
I
gonna vote on it. So we the people. I know you new to to coming on here. Whenever stuff like this come up, just like on Friday, we got meet and greets, and we decide on 3 or 4 places. I do not make
Oh,
the
wait.
decision. For those that are chiming in, I don't make the decision. What we do is we vote. I let everybody vote on it, and then if it's a tie, I break the tie. But I let everybody vote on which one they want to do. So just to let you know. All right.
So I got another one that ties into to today's discussion. If you want to, play with it a little longer.
I'm listening.
It said it's who handles independence better without kids, men or women.
That's pretty much the same thing as today's topic. Let's be real.
Yeah,
I said
it
I
is.
said it carries it on.
Yeah, no, it's the same topic though. We're not going there. We ain't gonna do that one. Same thing. Yeah, that ain't no different. And once again, didn't I tell y'all earlier how a woman will take
So
what you
this
say?
one, no,
No,
this
hold
one,
on.
no.
I'm gonna block you real quick. Didn't I tell y'all earlier how a woman would take what you say and try to add in a couple of words to change what it means? I told y'all she just did it, y'all. She just proved me right. Go ahead, Shawan. Go ahead, English teacher.
But I said it in the beginning. I
Go,
said it play with what we talked about today. I said
go
that.
ahead. Go ahead.
The only thing that would be added to it is
Go
we would
ahead.
instead of everything we
Go
talked about
ahead.
today. You know what? I can't wait to see you. Ooh.
Yo, man, we need your soundboard next time, man. We need those sound effects, man. We need some sound
Go
effects.
ahead.
I
Go ahead.
see
Same
where you're
damn
trying to
thing.
go, Sammy. Exploring freedom, loneliness, purpose, and societal pressure.
Oh
that would be the focus. And you gotta stay
no,
on
no,
topic. We can't be going
no.
in different directions.
That sounds like some emotional shit. That is not a man versus a woman subject. Know the
Yes, it
subject.
is.
It's battle. No, it's not.
Okay, in your
No, it's
opinion.
not.
But it's your show.
No, it's my show, so no, it's not.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Okay.
When you say something like who has it harder in dating, that is a man versus a woman. That's who handles a midlife crisis better. That is direct. When you get to talk about what emotional and fit, no, no,
Who's
no,
more romantic, men or women?
Okay,
no.
that's
Women and listen, you're gonna lose that one because women are hopelessly romantics.
I
Well,
disagree with you,
I
bro.
probably lost already because I know I am.
Right, see, you already done gave me
But
1 point, Shawan. That's what I'm
but
saying. If
it's
you're gonna
just
make a subject, make it even. I'm giving y'all a chance to not lose.
all women aren't the same though,
Not
because
wait.
Sarah already
we
said,
would tap into who falls in love faster, who stays loyal longer, or expects more from the relationship, and you know,
I gotta go with Anita. Anita, you brought up a good question. Who's the
I'm Anita.
hopeless romantic?
Okay,
Who's the hopeless romantic? Gil, I gotta disagree with you on that. What you just said earlier about women being hopeless
she,
romantics. I gotta disagree. I'm disagreeing with you on that one.
but she just agreed with me, so I'm still winning 2-1 on you too.
Oh man, don't let that be a topic,
she
man.
just she just agreed with me, and
I am a hopeless romantic, but at the same time,
Oh, you're not.
I was going to say at the
how you
same
gonna tell
time,
her, Sammy?
I'll prove it
I
to you, Gil.
still
Oh man.
go ahead. Tell me why.
No, we gotta
Let
take
me
that. No,
hear.
no, no. Let that be a topic for next week. Let that be. Hold on. Put that as one of the topics for people to choose from. Let that be a topic. Oh, and don't let me come on here. Please don't.
No, make sure you hear.
Oh, I'll make
Make
sure.
sure you hear because I
I'll make
like
sure.
you. I like you.
I like you too.
Okay.
Because I can tell you because
Hey,
I'm gonna just shut my
hey,
mouth.
before we get another subject real quick, we the people just came on here just being and said I'm just being an audience member. Laugh out loud. Don't read all my comments. Now, I need y'all to chill. Let me mute y'all for a second. I'm gonna get y'all back in here because what you don't understand, we the people, I have been nice to let you be on here this long. What I mean by that is everybody gets a disclaimer.
Oh
And my
shoot.
disclaimer is we the people. If you are coming on this page to find out something about me, get some information, trying to fuck over me at my job, mess up my relationship, find out information where I'm at, get some paper served on me, or anything of that matter. Please believe, I hope today, when you leave out of your house, it's a big ass raccoon out there, and the raccoon runs up on you and bites the shit out your leg. And on your way to the hospital, a whole bunch of rabies and shit starts spreading up your leg and going up your body like you wanted an X-Men. And when it get on top of your motherfucking face, your fucking ear just fall off on the motherfucking seat, and you start screaming like a motherfucker. And then you have a motherfucking accident. And when you had an accident, you're bleeding everywhere. It's all kind of shit over your body. And then you get out your car and you crawl trying to make it up to the hospital. You get right there, and right before you get there, a skunk come past and fart in your face and make you faint, so nobody can take care of you. But if you have came on the page so you can have fun, laugh, and joke, and be around the family that's on here every day, we are glad to have you. Now, everybody, can y'all please tell we the people good morning and glad to have them?
Good morning, we the people, and we are glad to have you. And thank you for all your input, whether I liked it or not.
Welcome, we the people. You have been initiated.
Officially.
You are officially a part of the channel, we the people. So, because they laughing, because when I said it's time for the disclaimer, they know everybody who comes onto the page, they get a disclaimer, and nobody's disclaimer is the same. That's yours. We're glad to have you. Hope I didn't scare you off. Hope to have you back, but that's what we do on here. So real quick, do y'all want me to add something else to this paper? So I got who has it harder in dating. I also have who handle midlife crisis better, and that is physical appearance, social status, and how aging affects being desirable and things of that nature. Now, for we the people, what I'm going to do, we the people.
The other one was who's more romantic.
Okay, so y'all want me to add that one? Hold on.
Women.
I'm telling you right now.
Who cheats more? Who cheats more? I think we talked about that one already. Yeah,
we already had that, and just so you know,
I think we did that already.
Yeah,
men.
And the statistics say that men cheat more and get caught, but more women cheat than men, and more women get divorced from their mans than men get divorced from their women after cheating. So y'all the ones always fucking up the relationships. I'm just gonna put it out there. But anyway. We the people. You did say, does everyone have emotional intelligence? Does everyone have, and does everyone have it? Now listen, that is not a battle of the sexes. That is not a battle of the sexes question. But what I will do, we the people, because on Tuesdays we have different topics. Because it's not a battle of the sexes, it will not happen on Thursday. But if you come on Tuesday, it may be brought up, and it will not be brought up unless you come on here to defend what you are asking. That and that only. I will leave that right there. So here we go, y'all. Let's start with who has it harder in dating. Sammy, you vote for that one?
You know which one I'm voting.
You vote for that one?
I just put them out there.
Mamie, do you vote for that one?
No.
Why you always got to make things hard? It's yes or no.
I said no.
Not you, Mamie. No. That damn Shawan. She makes things.
He's talking about me.
Oh.
What about you? What about you, Bam? You vote for who has it harder in dating?
No.
All right. The next one is who is more romantic?
Women.
What about Mamie? Do you vote for that?
I vote for that.
What about you, Amber?
Sure. Okay.
What about you, Shawan?
Who has it harder dating?
Okay, so you vote for that one too, Sammy?
I'm voting for the whole who's more romantic.
Okay, well,
all right,
who's more romantic? Who's more romantic?
No, We still got another one that can now do that. And if somebody want to chime in through the text or whatever, through the comments, they can still comment. Nobody has commented. So the last one is, who handles midlife crisis better, men or women?
Now,
Shawan, do you vote for that?
that's my number one. That's my number one.
All right. What about you, Amber?
I'm gonna say I don't have an answer. I don't want to vote because I'm not in the
All right.
midlife crisis.
Yeah, she not.
You little bastard. See?
And listen, Bam, count yourself blessed.
Yes, thank you, Shawan. I'm not in the midlife crisis. So
Now what you gotta do, Gil, is you gotta get Pace
Hold
on
on.
here.
Don't tell me what to do, kid. Let me mute this nigga. She always adding stuff.
no, that day I'm gonna be in the comments.
Can I finish
Just
asking
listening.
my question?
Go ahead.
This nigga, I'm telling you, I see why you was going at her this morning, Sammy. Shit. Sammy.
Oh, so we going at
listen,
her?
and I'm gonna add another one. And listen, I got a question too that I want for next Thursday, and I'm gonna see how we vote on that one. So, Sammy, do you want who handle midlife crisis better?
Listen, I don't know why you asking me that question. You know what I want.
He baby milk, remember?
I know, okay.
Damn, don't listen. Don't do it now.
So
not right now.
What you want? You want
it's
some?
no reason to ask you, Mamie. Now, here go my question that I want to add in that we can ask next week. I didn't ask because it was already outvoted. The who's more romantic is winning right now. So
Yeah,
my question is, who know how to shut up better, men or women?
Oh.
Probably
What do
not
y'all
women.
vote?
I'm
You
gonna
said that
say
one?
not women. I'm gonna say not women.
You're not even gonna let it go to vote.
We already
I
know where
know.
that's gonna go.
Already he won the argument.
know
That's
I
it.
talked too
Men
much.
won. That's it. Already.
I know I've been talking. So
Well, damn, that's crazy as hell. Y'all like, nah, nigga, shit. We already know we don't know how to shut the fuck up.
why we gotta
Okay.
shut the fuck up? That's so chauvinistic. Like, we
That's
just
not
can't
chauvinistic.
be quiet. Be nice.
Baby, if you can't handle the words, man, don't be out here talking that crazy shit.
We respect live, Sammy.
No.
No,
Maybe
Bam
talking
needs to
about
understand that if she gonna say some crazy shit, there's gonna be some crazy shit right back at you. You
You know
understand
what?
that?
I could care less.
You know law of
Sammy.
attraction.
Sammy,
What
I
what
don't
you bring
care.
out to the world comes back to you. You gotta I think you need a little refresher. You need to use them glasses to go read up
Sammy,
on some
listen,
stuff like that.
I'm on
Oh
your
shit, he
ass.
done
I'm
called
on
you
your
out,
ass.
Mamie.
Bam,
He done
please
called
don't do this. Please don't do this. As we about to end the call too, please don't do this.
Sammy, listen, I got smoke for you every day. It
Save
don't
it for
matter.
next week.
It don't
Listen,
matter.
guys, vote Johnny Archer for next week's call. I promise you, I ain't gonna leave you astray. I'll tell you that right now.
He lying right now. He lying right now.
Vote for Republican President Johnny Archer, the chauvinistic, anti-Semitic. Just vote for me. Trust me, guys.
Okay,
Just be
so
respectful. Just be respectful.
Exactly. No,
but-
shut up.
Tell that to Bam. You telling me this? Tell that to Bam.
I
all
am
right,
respectful.
I'm gonna go on and change it right now. We already got next week's topic. So next week's topic is this. I'm about to put it on the screen. Yes, I am. I'm about to put it on the screen. It looks like we got a winner for today. All right. Let me make sure I get my spelling together. Damn teachers on here and shit. I said what I said.
And while y'all spelling it, please follow me on YouTube, Deep Climbers 2.0. You know, if you want to check out my
That's
content.
right. That's right. Promote yourself, Sammy.
Where he just bash women all day.
I
Chauvinistic.
promise you, I don't bash women. If you actually look at my channel, you'll see a lot more than just that. And I do have a TikTok too. And an
Oh,
Instagram.
so you bash women and talk trash? Okay.
Oh no, I do more than that. Trust me. But I am respectful.
He said what he said.
Okay, baby milk.
That's what it's gonna be next Thursday. More. Now look, women, if y'all can't win this one and y'all picked it, that's gonna be fucked up. If y'all can't win this and y'all picked it, that's messed up.
We live in a patriarchal society, so
No, we don't. We live in a gynocentric social order.
Patriarchy.
Thank you, Sammy. And listen. You can't say that, and I just gave you a choice. You can't say that. I just gave you a choice. Yes, a patriarchal society. I would have told you what it was going to be. I wouldn't have asked. Ha ha, got her. I said what I said. Listen, today has been real. Today has, and you know what? Before we get off here, Sammy, you may need to be the person I need to talk to. I need to know how to get a TikTok stream key. I need to know how to get a TikTok stream key without purchasing one. Or if you got for me to do it, I need you to tell me so I can add it in where I can put us on TikTok every morning too. We the people, I see you still here. If you are still here, please add it in. Or if anybody else knows, Shawan, maybe anybody that's still here, if you know how to get me a TikTok stream where I can use it in TikTok studios, please give it to me so we can go more global.
Did you not do what we
Not
did?
yet. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that right after I get off the live today.
So
I'm going to try
download TikTok Studio?
Yes, I did. You said you were going to send me a email or a copy of what you pulled up online so I can go from there.
Yes,
if you
it's
text
on your
it to me,
TikTok.
It's on my TikTok?
Yes, you got to go into your saved videos. I made sure I saved it on your phone.
Can you just text it to me where I can just bring it up?
All right.
I would appreciate it. That way I can maneuver at the same time that I'm going onto the screen. But I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. You know, we're trying to take this to a whole nother place, whole nother level. And listen, people, it has been real today. Thank you for everybody who chimed in today with Mr. Straight Up. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for those who were here, those who came in, those who left, those who went back and forth, those who had a good time, those who got pissed off, those who got straightened out, those who got reconnected, those who got red, those who got happy. Whatever your emotion was today, whatever you are valuable on here. No matter what the topic was today, we are all valuable and equal amongst each other. I want to make sure I say that. We are here for a debate, and we cannot debate with each other if we don't have equal voices and equal things to see and equal opinions. So I want y'all to know that all of y'all matter more than I matter. It's my platform, but it's y'all voice. Y'all have a wonderful day. Tomorrow is meet and greet. For those that are not used to meet and greets consists of if you come on and you see somebody on here, like we on here all day or whatever it is, if you see somebody on here or within our comments, you can ask them questions and they must ask whatever your question is. If you say, what happened to the side of your big ass head? Why is it a cut from here to here? They must tell you. You know what I'm saying? If you come on here and somebody say, do you want to fuck such and such? You must answer. This is what happens on meet and greet. But also on meet and greet, we also make sure everybody promotes their brand, just like Johnny Arthur did. We make sure you promote your brand. We also make sure we try to figure out different places that we're going to meet up, because not only do we try to speak and see each other on here, but we also try to meet up at different places to have fun, meet new people. You never know who can help you, But first thing you got to do is step out of your norm to be helped, to help other people and to help yourself. Because I don't care if you men or women, we both need help so we can build ourselves up on this earth. Y'all have a great and wonderful day. I will see y'all in the morning. I salute, and I salute y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great day, and I will see y'all in the morning.
Bye.
Deuces, y'all.
Bye, baby milk.
Yeah, she had to slide that in. Goodbye, everyone.